ॐ ददिशङ्गतुषाराभम् क्षीरोद्दार्णवसम्भवम् नमामि शशिनं सोमं शम्भोर्मकुडभूषणम् रोहिणीश सुधामूर्ति.
We clear my throat. Or my goat. Thank you for the hearts. Miss Moss, what up? Kim, what up? Microphone check 1, 2. So a lot of things have happened. I guess you might call this bad news. Before I give this so-called bad news about my employment situation, let me go back in my life, back in my time. I'm just going to talk in this live. I might show a little bit of interesting things about the earth and how unique humans are, but it's going to be a simple one. I'll go back in my life and I look at all the jobs I've ever had, all the positions I've ever been in, all the roles I've had to play, like most of us. Being someone's child, right? Being someone's child, or being a parent, apparently, or a parrot. Sometimes, in some cases, being a victim, being healthy, right? Everything is great, and then being sick. Thinking that you might know somebody, right? But you didn't know them. Do you know what I'm saying? Like things get real, and then you realize, oh my God, what have I gotten into? So this is dedicated to your resume. You're not your resume. You're more than your resume. This is dedicated to your hustle, your unemployment benefits. Woo! The government. Okay, I'm grateful because I'm on that now. So I'll go back in time to when I was a child. When you are a child, you don't know what employment is. You don't know what working is, money, fitting into something, rules. You exist and you're curious and you do stuff. Miss Moss and Kim have all been this. All of us have been this. Before that, we were a sperm floating around, a lottery, in a big ball of, or bag, Bhagavad Gita of skin, known as your father. Jupiter is the father in etymology, not the Pope, or even your real father in human flesh. Your father in the heavenly body flesh is Jupiter, which is out there right now. I moon gazed. I saw them all. Orion, Taurus, they're all there. Now, before I really dig into the resume, the unemployment and being employed, the hot and cold, the black and white checkerboard of what we would call Freemasonry, let's talk about the sky. Okay? Now, regardless of what's going on down here, good or bad, temperatures changing, things being destroyed, people living and dying, and whatever's going on down here, there are things in the sky that do not need to be employed, do not need to be someone's child. Hear me. They don't need to have a pet or a bestie or a onesie. 1, 2, 3, that's numerology. The 1Z, the Z, in the 1Z, if you know your Kabbalah, the Kabbalah is a body of 10 spheres, like your keypad, and your 10 hands. Has opposing sides. Each of the spheres, from the bottom, the low chakra, the root, like a beetroot, to the head. It zigzags like how you breathe, makes a Z. The Kabbalah Z is the 1Z. Not Zorro, 0. 0 is the vagina of the woman, of Mother Nature, Mother Earth, not the flesh, that gave birth to heavenly bodies that do not need a corporation, right? They don't need anything. No assistance, no Medicaid, no healthcare, no presidents, priests, gurus, you name it. Religions, Buddhism, Hinduism, Christianity, being a Catholic, a Jew, an atheist, a Muslim, They don't understand that up there. When I stare at the moon and I see the silver lining of the black dome and the little darts, I ask myself, who put those there? And did they ask for a fee? Did they ask you and me to pay them to put it up there? How much is a Picasso painting worth? Let's just keep it real. Michelangelo, a Van Gogh. Paintings, art, in which is a job to be an artist. A starving artist? Interesting. Why is it a starving artist? Because once you be creative, once you think outside the box or the hexahedron earth, you are going to have a shift in the normal corporate ABCD world in which you might not eat because they look at you and they're like, wow, you just made Orion. Wow, you just made Taurus. You made the sun and the moon. You made something glow in the sky day and night that doesn't need to be plugged in or employed or motivated. Doesn't need your opinion or compliments. You can curse at it. It's there. Any war you've ever had, nuclear war, whatever you want to call these things, they're there. Stars, moon and the sun. Now me, solar plexus. You have a solar plexus. The sun is in your gut instinct. While you're being a character, what is the character? Being a human, having a skeleton, skin, bones, a gender or no gender. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Not believing and believing. 1 minute I like you, repeat it again, Jay, and slow it down. 1 minute I like you, and then 1 minute I might hate you, which is interesting. Things will shift when you become creative and you think outside of the box and you push the envelope. Back to me, in every environment I have ever been in, it was not my intention to even think outside the box, to push the envelope. What does that mean, to push the envelope? To envelope, to elope, a cantaloupe. Fruit, the fruits of truth. Strange Fruit, that poem about racism and being hung upside down. That would be your inverted satanic world when you hang someone upside down. Or if you hang them straight up, right? The neck, it's a bit graphic, but you see where I'm going here. It's upside down. It's not quite right side up. Meaning humans, is there a left side down if it's a right side up? Humans have a really hard time, I think, just coexisting and realizing that everyone is unique and will push the envelope or will expand upon you, in my opinion. But what is expected is everyone to be the same. A, B, 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 C, 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 C. I get this. D, 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 E, 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 E. No A, B, C, D. There's no order. It's you're only an A. If you do B, I'm gonna fire you. That's just whoop, real. You see what I'm trying to say here? What is plan B? The pill? Okay. Pillsbury Doughboy. Interesting patterns there. Okay? So I go back to myself as a little boy with an imagination, wanting to fly, wanting to dance, getting the crap beaten out of me by my mother, and also being embraced and loved, being told, you can be whatever you want if you work hard. I'm going to fight for you. I'm going to beat the crap out of you and break your spirit while I do it. That is way more intense than the military. Oh, yeah. Or a terrorist group. For real. Or a gang initiation. I've been through that. Okay? Then my brother and sister got it worse than me. Physically. Like way worse. Close to death. I was told this. Beaten close to death. Death threats from a parent, a character who had a job, had a role. Review it again. A school teacher trying to get paid the right money. A woman, female, of color, mixed, looks white though. Doesn't like white, but is white pretty much. But everyone is one thing. Light. The sun and the moon. That's all you are. Lunate moon bone in the wrist. Anatomy. Review it again, Jay. Solar plexus. Review it again, Jay. Sun and the moon. So, this being said, we go back to my childhood, I was in the hood. What was the hood? What was under the hood? Was it an engine? The engine was the drive. The drive was the motivation. What was the motive? Survival. What are you going to be when you grow up? How are you going to pay your bills? You better go to school. You better not be this. You better not be that. You can't be straight. You can't be gay. You can't be Arab. You can't be Jew. You can't be a Hindu, but you can be. You know, all these things that are controversial that people have, that they can jump into, they're only relevant if you go to school and study it. Think about it. Like if you're an atheist, you still might take studies of religion, astronomy, right? But you don't watch the stars, really. You don't believe in the sun and the moon, not my chat room, right? Really. It's a class. I'm researching gender. This is a good point. What up, Raina Lusted? My dad told me all the time he was going to kill me, and I believed it. Oh my goodness, this is the best video so far. Thank you for your courage in saying that. You are a warrior, Raina. Hallelujah. Allahu Akbar. Hare Krishna. Atheists, beep. Okay, so let us go back to our resume. I don't mean the resume in terms of the things you did in an environment where you had to be AAA, BBB, and CCC. No. I mean the environment in which you were created, and you were someone's so-called childhood. Under the hood is the engine, and the motivation is what? You better not be this, you better be that. If you don't do this, I'm gonna, or maybe disown you, let you go, fire you. Disowning and firing are the same thing, but I have the water of urine therapy. Woo! Hare Krishna. I will survive this reality. I will survive this reality. I was born, I was put here, I fell into a body for a reason. I fell in love with an anatomy for a reason. To stand on 2 feet, not walking on all 4. To work with my animals, first of all. Let me go back to my childhood. I had a dog named Bear Cub. I haven't spoken about my dog, my first pet. Microphone check 1, 2. Never mind me and what's going on today. How about my dog? His name was Bear Cub. Interesting name, Bear Cub. Right? Ursa Major, the Big Dipper, is the she-bear. If you know your stuff in astrology, or pardon me, intellectuals, astronomy. Okay? You notice that all the things that we call, let's just say, that's kind of out there. Well, I don't know if I don't like, black, white, this racism, but when it's a class though, when they put it in a school, we're going to study history. No problem, because you might graduate and make some money pretending to be interested in something that you're really not. Interesting. Think about it. Whatever classes we take, do you go out in the real world and do you hang out with anyone that relates to the things you're studying? Most of us don't, because most of us are told that we can't be famous, we can't be a legend, we can't make history. We're just paying our damn bills, taking medication, getting by, blah, 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 living and dying. While everybody else that's famous in history, in a building, on a painting, in some kind of a study, this penny is everything. This penny is in the picture of this video. It's a penny from my thought. There's copper naturally existing in your brain. What pennies are made of? Who rules copper? Venus. She's up there right now, not having to work, get fired, unemployed, employed, benefits, unemployment, going online, having to do things online, having to do it in paper, having to give the email and the phone and references. None of that stuff happens up there. It's orderly, it's clear, you can see it, you go back to your life down here. I had a dog named Bear Cub. And what was it like for my dog living with me? My dad named my back dog Nigga, and I didn't know it was bad. Oh my God. Raina is opening up. This is a great video right here. I should do more videos. I should get fired more often. So I got fired, y'all. And I'm not mad about it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I'm not trying to create dooming and glooming about it. But, I got to let go. And I don't have to speak on why. Okay? The point is, when you think outside the box and when you're a community person and you feel a connection with children, what up, D Beautiful? When you feel a connection with children and they just like you, children have always liked me. They just come up to me like, ah! And I'm like, wow. Right? So I will capitalize, not lowercase, on that. In a world that loves capitalism, but no lowercase, meaning the lower people, the ones who were forgotten, the ones who committed suicide, the ones who have terminal cancer and get turned down by the hospital because they have to have a certain thing. I know that happens too. People having cancer in their 20s, terminal, and they can't seem to get the medical help because they need something here, a document, this and that, or their cancer is a unique cancer, and they get ignored and turned away. This happens in your world. So I'm asking anyone in this chat room, if you have the means to donate whatever you can below, this is not for a name reading or numerology. This is for survival of the fittest, hunter and gatherer. If you can donate to support me on my journey while I'm trying to get reemployed, I am not bitter. This is all about love. Something good's going to happen. It always does. When it falls apart, it comes back together. I would be grateful if you can donate whatever you could below. That is it. You don't have to. Okay? Now, what up, John Halvarson? So let us go back to now the character. You're supposed to eat a lot of food and be thick and chubby and chunky. I'm looking very slender lately, like a greyhound or a gazelle, not feeling weak or lightheaded. I'm dieting on tobacco organically grown, flu cured. It has a mineral in it that cures cancer. FLUE, not FLU. Ironically, flu cured means to hang upside down and dry your leaves in the farm environment. Sounds kind of like hanging niggas, pardon my language, or Native Americans, or even some white people back in the Old West that were so-called bad people, outlaws, or heretics of your Vatican Church that weren't going along with the AAA people or the BBB or CCC. No A, B, C, D in a flow and an expansion. I go back to my childhood. I am the engine under the hood. I am the child with the security blanket. What is a security blanket and what is your social security number? It's your security blanket. They took it from your imagination, boo-boo. Your teddy bear, your piggy bank, and we ate pork. Woo! The irony. You have to have iron in your diet. You got to be alpha. Women too, and men got to get out there. Got to go out there. Who told us that that was the mantra of our purpose? It sounds kind of like Julius Caesar to me. Gladiator talk. Okay, no problem. Alexander, the so-called great, but you aren't great. Someone says, great job to you, but Alexander the Great is forever in history, and they'll be studying that one forever, no matter how many people got killed and murdered, raped and pillaged, how many kids got harmed, animals. Doesn't matter. That one's a legend, but you did a great job, but you're not Alexander. You see where I'm going here? Now, I go back to my childhood. I go back to my resume. Not my resume for getting a job. The J living here as a light body. What was put upon me and you all? You're seeing people drinking alcohol, smoking certain things, getting a little bit tipsy, going in the car now, yelling and screaming at certain people, having issues, unresolved issues. Someone's going to get hurt. Someone gets slapped. Someone gets verbally abused. Then they get embraced and hugged. You're seeing all this stuff mostly in this world. You might be living in a part of the world where there's war going on and boom, you hear bombs and gunshots. You're living in a negative environment if you're a poor kid in the ghetto or the favela or the trailer park. Crystal meth going on, right? You're growing up with all this stuff, crack cocaine. There's good things too, right? You have the TV, electronics, artificial intelligence has been around for a long time. You know what it comes from? The pyramids. Every temple that was carved from a mountain that we can't figure out is AI. Not the AI that Bill Gates and blah, 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 the Steve Jobs, blah, 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 and the Google and the YouTube people and the internet. No, I mean the sacred, secret, magical energy that I have displayed with light coming around my body and all that stuff. This is what AI is, really. Angel information, not artificial. Angel. Rethink the word. It's not artificial, really. It comes from something official. And so who took it and then bent it around for us? The pop culture world. You're growing up now. You're in grades 1, 2, 3, 4. You're in a high school trying to be sober. You're in a university. You're there, you're here. You have to get a job. Maybe you dropped out of school. You didn't like it. They told you to do ballet. You didn't like ballet. They called you fat. I did it. I was told I couldn't do it. They called me a nigga. I did it. I got punished for achieving the goal. I got fired several times. In some cases, I deserved it. But in most cases, I didn't. Because I was going through something. It's called abuse. Dark energy was around me, influencing me to be a bit dark. So it was only on me. You see where I'm going here? Every time you got fired, it was not only you. You have to think about that. Where does the fire come from? The match. The match has to be, a force must be taken. You didn't fire yourself. A force has to happen. An energy is lurking around you, waiting, isn't it? Now this energy, you're a child, now you're a teen, you're in your middle, right? Puberty's happening, all this stuff. Influences are coming in. You have the bully, the bull, the Taurus, beating you up, calling you whatever name, bang, bang, bang. Your parents are doing the bang, bang, bang in your head, right? Your brain has to be a certain way. Your IQ has to be a certain level. Who told you this? Who decided? Now we have to have a structure where I have a piece of paper with information on it. And when you read that information, we'll see each other, and then I'm going to hire you. Hire is the sire, the empire, in which I might like you in the interview, and I'll love all this stuff, and I'll say things to you, and you'll say things to me, and you have all this great stuff, and you get the job. You're in there now. But did you really get the job? Think about it. The fire is waiting. The fire is always there, honey. You're never really working. You're always kind of fired. Think about it. Yeah. Because if it's possible to let you go and fire you, no matter what it is, if it's possible to do that, then you already are that, pretty much. Think about it. So it's not guaranteed and secure. So what do? How do you function? You get a mentor, someone to counsel you, guide you through it, right? Walk you through the steps. What up, Me23? I'll read your comments. Someone to mentor you, right? A personal trainer, metaphorically, for you to, get the gig and make it work. You believe in yourself. Don't worry. The next one will work out. And it will, right? It will. But is that enough? Are we happy when we get it? What happens? This is what happens. You were in a business. Hear me now. You have to mind your business, they tell us. What is this business you're speaking of before I go into your business where I get paid? The mind. I'm entering a temple now. Someone is speaking in my temple and giving me words and energy. This is not about church. This is your job now. It's also your priest is your boss. I'm saying make it work now. Don't get me wrong. Get your money. Listen to me. You are already on fire. He's on fire. Then you get fired. What is hemorrhoids and what is gonorrhea? It burns. Interesting. Sulfur's in your body. Naturally, you're fired. You gave birth to fire when you fart. So it's not all bad. When you get fired, you should fart real loud. You should fart so loud, and it should be so stinky that they laugh at you and they don't fire you. They rethink it probably, right? They go back to being a child again and laughing at fart jokes. And the whoopee cushion, remember that? You sat down on that and everybody laughed, thought it was funny. But it's a natural element that we have. What is unnatural about the elements of this society? I will tell you what is unnatural. While I eat this popcorn tofu. And tofu, listen, be careful with it. But I'm broke. I got some money, but I'm unemployed now. So I am taking donations, even $2. If you can, below. No pressure. Oh, yeah. I spent all day limping around with chronic pain, looking to be a character. You know what I'm saying? And I will proudly do that. No problem. No problem. Now, as I Mr. Miyagi my hands. The biggest challenge that you will have to your spiritual journey is when something is taken away from you that might have meant a lot to you and gave you what is called stability. This apartment would be that. I have a space heater because my thermometer, up and down, I can't get a balanced heat flow in this corporate world where someone gets paid to run this building. I can't get consistent heat. It's up and down, up and down. And when I ask for it, I get yelled at. I get made fun of by my landlord. So that's where you are today. Freeze to death, mother beep. That's where you live. Deal with it. Okay. Wow. You told me to go out there and get it. Believe in myself. Push yourself. You told me I got it now. I got it. I'm here. But then I got to work more? Interesting. But who am I working with? So the job is the human being and not the building and the business. The job, the Job of the Bible. You didn't hear me. You missed it right there. And I ain't no Catholic or no Christian. God bless them. You didn't hear what I said to you. The job is the human. You mind the business. You are the business. I'm going to give you the business. I've heard this. Are you a busybody? Okay. A busy bee? Bumble, bumble, bumble. Do we mumble, mumble? In the jungle, jungle? Axl Rose. Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. What's that about? Is a carnival of death? Interesting. Skid Row. Is that cool? Really? Heroin addicts, crackheads, alcoholics, traumatized, sexually abused children that grow up to be rock stars, punk stars, rappers, corporate workers, presidents, whatever, athletes. Beautiful, but we forgot about something, didn't we? We forgot about the past resume, the childhood. The children will save the day if we can think like them. But we think like us. Thank you for the hearts. We think like old man, old woman. We forget about the young. And we want to get young again, so we silicone it and we Botox it. And we get the lotions that tell you about your crow's feet and what's in the lotion. And you look great, but what was in the lotion? Right? It's a simple question. Any poisons in there? Yes. You know that. You can look it up and look up any product, food, lotion, your household products. I've been saying it for years. You all know this. Everything is toxic, but your house looks clean, but you might get cancer. Deal with it. Man up, right? Go out and get it. You're okay. You'll make it work. No, you won't. Not right now. Because you shouldn't have to, right? So my point is this. What does it mean to give someone liberty or give me death? Microphone check 1, 2. Libra is liberty. The star system in which when the sun sets, it gets dealt with. It gets fired. Woo! You didn't hear what I said. Wow. I just blew my own damn mind with that one. I just made a really good connection. And I'm grateful for my damn brain and for my chat room. I moon gaze and solar gaze today. I haven't eaten much. I've been smoking organic tobacco. I was talking to a urine therapist about tobacco and how it has things in it that actually heal you and can control your appetite. So when you're having a hard time, thank you for the hearts. If you can't get food, go to leafonly.com, that website, and get a big bag of natural leaves and smoke that stuff with turmeric. I've been doing it for years. It's got me through a lot. I'm serious. Now I can't speak on the lungs and the cancer stuff. I'm not like a radiologist, right? But if you think about the water, how much stuff is in your water, that is also contributing to you getting sicker. And by the way, All the air fresheners, far more lethal than tobacco. Oh God, honey, Lysol, Agent Orange, boo-boo. I'm not smoking no Agent Orange, boo-boo. For real. For your air freshener smells real good. What's in that, boo-boo? What's in it? Lead, mercury, cadmium. Well, those are natural elements that are toxic, but how much is in there? And do you know? And is it good for you? With the levels. So your lungs, you're getting asthma maybe now, and it's in your genes, they say. Fall into the gap, your gene, your Levi's. You go back to your childhood now, and you were told anything's possible. I just push myself, I get a job, I go out there, I make friends, I be a good person. You think outside the box, you get fired. You see where I'm going? This is real talk, man. I've been in every job I've ever had. I was told you can't do that. Yeah, he won't do it. Ain't gonna happen for him. He's broken now. Oh, he's black. He can't do that. Oh, he's too slow in school. Put him in special ed. Thank you. Listen, I got my master's in fine arts, no undergraduate. I was in special ed in grade 7 and 8. Trying to figure out if Jimmy had 1 apple and if Becky had 3 word problems, and if Roberto came with a truck and the truck only had half a tank of gas, how much, and all this stuff. Like, I'm just like, whoa. I said, I don't get it. So you're stupid, you're retarded, you're dumb, you're slow. But I can dance circles around you real fast in ballet. And I was told I can't do that. All I did was watch it. I watched it. I could copy real good. I could study your movements and do exactly what you just did because I have a natural ability. Not because of technique. Natural, like your trees and your grass and your animals. Natural, like your insects and how your water should be. You should not need to use well water. Well. You hear what I'm saying to you? And is your well water also being contaminated? Is the well water really healthy? Now, here is my theory about the bad water with fluoride, and we know it's in chlorine. Chlorine was a weapon of mass destruction to the Nazis. Look it up. I know yes. Whoa. And you're going to the pool now with your kids. Woo! My God. Now, here's my theory about the water and how we filter it. Every time you pee into the toilet, think about this. This is a good point now. Your urine is known as phosphorus in etymology, which grows plants. Think about it. It means the morning star in Greek. Horus of Egypt is in the title. It's no joke. It's a rock star mineral in your balls or your vagina. Now, think about it. All that urine going into the sewage, right? Into the fluoride water. Trillions of people are peeing. Could that not be cleaning the water and giving us some kind of hope? Because you and I, all of us in here, we should be crippled. We should have osteoporosis by now, cancers. I should be dead. All the showering I've done and drinking from the tap and the little water fountain. Remember the water fountains you used to have in school? You drink it. Remember how it tasted? I used to drink it. I'd be like, well, I'm thirsty again. My tongue feels pasty. And why is my toilet paper rough like sandpaper? Sharp edges hard. Remember the paper was hard back in the day in the 80s? What was that about? What was that about? The cereal, Lucky Charms, Golden Grams, detention, that's your breakfast. So they punish you and punish you twice. The food and then, detention because you can't behave in class. Now you graduate or you somehow get out of school or you dropped out. Now you're in the real world. So now maybe you meet some people. What up, random channel? Now you meet some random people in the street who teach you how to hustle. Wonderful. Warrior. You're homeless now, possibly. You figure it out. Those are my heroes. Oh, God. It's a guy right now or a woman in a tent outside in my park over here. In a tent. And it's freezing. Okay? And they're out there. The first time I've seen that. You know it's getting real. It's getting real out here, honey. Really hard to find work. And I am now unemployed. So if anyone can donate below in my PayPal, anything you can is welcomed. No pressure. I'm promoting the hell and heaven out and in of myself. Now, I have danced all over the world. I've danced in so many companies. I've taught. I've choreographed. I've helped companies make new versions of their ballet. I gave them ideas, right? I was a rapper too. I was in groups freestyling, motivating people, giving them good energy, performing. Oh, Jay, you're great. Jay, you're great, 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 great. You're great until you do too much. Jay, what do you mean by too much? That's numerology. Why isn't it 3 much? When you do too much, 2 in ballet, 22 bones are in your skull. When you do too much, you're intimidating and people get nervous system. Why do they get nervous? You have it in your system. You should naturally know how to deal with something nervous. Then that radar of nervous energy becomes your prophet, becomes your priest, your guru, and then now you're looking at everybody else and you freak out and you possibly get somebody fired who was a very good worker, who was expanding and thinking outside of the box and making the business prosper. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yes, making history, doing things that no one else has ever done, and in a way that was not intrusive, that enlightened and empowered people. I did these things also as a cashier, produce department, prepared foods. What have I learned about relationships and being a part of a team? The team is only as strong, and listen to me very carefully. Listen very carefully. First of all, why do you have to have a team? You must play against somebody. If you don't have someone to play against, your team is useless, so-called. What up? Hey, look within. Look within. I'm glad you're here. Look within. I wanted to text you, but it's better I say it face to face. I lost my job. Look within. I'm grateful. I'm alive. But look within. If you could make another painting with your new baby with 786-111, I would love that, and mail it to me. Look within. I would love that. I would love that right now to empower me. Because you know what I did? I left all of my artwork at my register where I was fired. I'm not going back there. I am not stepping 1 foot in that building. I can't, not for a while. And I'm sure everything will get tossed like it never happened. Or maybe not. I don't know. I am never entering that building, although I do have love for many reasons. Healing reasons, confused reasons. Look within. Thank you. I appreciate you. And thank you for your, I don't want to say condolences. I haven't died, but thank you for saying sorry to hear that. Now, we look at our entire life in existence and we ask ourselves, what am I here for? Why is this happening to me? Why do I have chronic pain? It's hard for me to walk, but I'm out there. I'm already hustling. I've made a resume already. I've already signed resumes. I've combed this entire city with a bad leg, so-called, making it work. My eyes watering, nose in pain. Just, oh, woo! Hallelujah. I think about my rotisserie chickens and my cows becoming beef, and I watch the sky and I say, I got this. If those stars and the sun and the moon can hold for all those years without you and me saying a damn thing to them, I think that Mr. J. Rosen 617 from Boston area code is going to be okay. Like your coral or your Coralville. Coral is a stone of Taurus, honey. And I used to teach that to customers who didn't know that. Coralville, Iowa, they didn't know that. Oh, thank you, Jay. Teaching them numerology. They're asking me questions about numbers, and good things were happening to customers once my numbers manifested. They would come back and tell me. To end up losing my job after all of that. Having company meetings where they tell you, you're one of the best cashiers we've ever had. Everyone loves you. It's great to work with you. We love you. I was told this literally 3 weeks ago in my meeting for what do you call it? They have to have a check-in with you every year on your performance. They were like, Jay, you're great. I was like, wow. I didn't know. I mean, I can feel it. I'm in pain so much. I'm so high from pain, I can't even process most of what I'm doing. But I'm grateful. So then I get fired after that. You feel me? So what does your team need? another team to play against you. Now, you have a business with a team, a group, and you're watching the website of this business and they're teaching you how to be a part of a team. Listen carefully. This is a very good build. A wonderful structure. How to package stuff. Or if you're in a dance company, or if you're an athlete, whatever you're trying to do, you go to the website, there's the blueprint, and they're teaching you the team. Beautiful. But here's one detail I must tell you. Very important detail. It's hidden behind the stage. The customer is not a customer. Listen to me very carefully. Yeah. Your customer is not a customer. You have a team. Your customer is the other team coming in. Either to play with you or to play against you. But here's the difference. You don't know if they're going to play with you or play against you. Now, when you're playing sports, you know Lakers and Celtics, they're against, right? When you're in a team and you're working in a business, some customers are Celtics with you. I'm from Boston. I'm a Celtics. But some might be Lakers, but you can't tell who's a Laker. Yeah. So your team has not taught you that. I'm seeing 158 right now, my number. Hare Krishna, I'm grateful. That's the number of Shiva. It's the length of time of a video for Shiva that I play all the time. 158, and my chat room made it happen. What up, real? Yeah, schizophrenic. I will read your comments. I just got to get a lot off my chest because I'm dealing with some serious shit. Lost my job. I'm grateful. If anyone can donate to support me in this journey, I am grateful. It's all below in PayPal. What is your PAL? To be paid? No, your PAL is wisdom. Your PAL is to give someone an information that wasn't given to them so they can truly succeed even when they get fired and they fail, so-called, which all of us are going to go through. None of you are in a stable environment. But they tell you that you are. If you just did this, if you just add that to your resume, if you just had this in your character, if you just didn't do that, why did you have to stop? Wait a minute, time out. Excuse me. All the stuff you just said. Do you know how long I've been on this planet and how much I've been through and how much I've achieved? And I'm humbled and I haven't even told you anything about it. All the near-death experiences, all the abuse and the good and the bad and all the addictions. Do you know what you're talking to right now before you give me all of this stuff? So the team that you are working with can also work against you. You didn't hear what I said to you. Your team can become the Lakers to your Celtics. It's like Kobe and Shaq didn't get along, right? It's all theater and Freemasonry, but God bless them. Remember that? How many athletes didn't get along? Michael Jordan, I think, and Scottie Pippen didn't really get along, I believe. Drama. We're on the same team, bro. We were told to work together. We did drills. We know how to package the food. We know how to do barcodes. We know how to come on time. We punch in. We know how to speak the language. We know how to type someone's membership number. We know their name. We know how to do customer service. We know how to problem solve. Price checking. Shut up. What? My God. Wait a minute. Whoa, slow down. We forgot about childhood. And the stars in the sky don't need all of that for them to have a team. Bars. They just float and float and float in the ether, and we are down here ignoring it all. Hiring and firing. Saying, welcome to the team, but I might be the Laker to your Celtics. Bars. This is the realest shit you will ever hear in your entire life. There was a time, workman's comp, Mein Kampf. Woo! God damn, Jay, you're too brilliant. And so is my chat room. Workman's comp is Mein Kampf. Well, what's that? The Nazi book, the Hitler shit? Comp is campus. Hippocampus, the brain. It is the power of how to get the mind to be yeah, and to go and kill shit. And to say the right thing, to have a team that might murder and destroy. You can do that and have thousands follow you. You've seen it in history. Mein Kampf, it's the brain. Workman's comp, fascism. It's there. It's okay. They're a mafia. Now, I tore my ACL. I was in a team of ballet. It takes about a year to heal your damn ACL. I had a cadaver put in my knee. Whoa, a little weird. It's all swollen and weird, and things feel weird, and I'm not feeling very comfortable. I'm busting my ass, PT. Not sure if I'm going to walk again or even jump and dance like I used to. I did, of course, because I'm not human, and neither are you. You're a light body. But anyways, workman's comp covered me for 3 months. Dropped me after that. I had to get a lawyer. So what did I do? I sold CDs of my own music with a knee cast and made enough money for that one window month of rent to then get my workman's comp deal back with my lawyer. So that time where I was getting nothing, I was out there. This is how I know I'm going to be okay. Because something was watching me say, hey, man, I'm not employed right now. You know what I'm saying? I tore my ACL. Workman's comp has let me down. I'm a rapper. I got a CD. I'd appreciate it. If you like what you hear, it's only $5. They were like, damn, okay, yeah, man. Strangers. I didn't get any turn. There's not one person turned me away. Do you know that? I went to old white women, men, you name it. I didn't just go to black people who were into hip hop. I went to regular, everybody, foreign people. They were like, oh, okay. I was like, wow, I can do this. So what is a team? Do you need a team? Do you need a posse? Do you need a tribe? You don't even need that. Your tribe also, they betrayed each other. Remember that? Go to a tribe? Now, of course, the chief, let's betray, we're jealous of him or her. They're too powerful. I want that role. Of course, you did that barefoot, making weapons and temples. You thought you were better back then? You were the same back then, honey, as wearing Nikes today with your damn blue tooth on, getting needles, you know what I mean? Watching Science Only, right? You were the same back then, barefoot, ripped, riding buffalo, still jealous, angry, and betraying your brother and your sister by thinking that you were on their side or they were on your side, and they really weren't. And they played a real good role for years and years. Like my mama was my mama for like 40 years and decided I am no longer your mother because you grew another brain and it makes me nervous. I've been fired from my family, which is, I love my family. I've been fired from my job. I love my job still. And listen, but I will never set foot in that building ever again. I am moving on is the point. I'm moving on. I'm going to do whatever it takes. I'm going to make noise in this city. I will find some place. I could be in I went to a Chinese restaurant, people. Listen to me. I don't give up. Make it work. Yes, I did. I walked in there. It's called Uncle's Son. Of course, it's the son. Went up in there, and I wasn't sure if they'd even take me damn seriously. I walk in there. Oh, how are you? You want order? I said, are you hiring? Oh, I said, wow. Right away. No problem. I said, wow, cool. Went back there, spoke Chinese, came back. Here's pen, paper, you write information. Like, wow. No resume, just ink. Wow. Okay. New style. I'm not used to that. Great. You see what I'm saying? I went to one cafe. It was a beautiful cafe. It was full, crazy busy, popping. I walked into the cafe, the coffee shop. I think it's also a restaurant. I said, are you hiring? I was like, oh, give him a pen. Then give him some paper. Yeah, just give us your number. Now, I don't know if they'll call, but my point is this. And they were clearly from a foreign part of the world, making it work in America, not asking for my resume, just asking for my phone number. It's like, okay, I like that because I'm all about, listen, word of mouth. Then there's some places they got the resume waiting for you. I sat down. I went to bars. Oh, yeah, with loud music and meat everywhere and, right, the alcohol. No problem. I'm there. No problem. I went into another coffee shop, a bigger one, a famous one in Iowa. I'm there asking questions, filling out forms. So I'm on it. So what is the point of why I'm saying this now? After explaining to you that even if I make it work, that I know damn well in my own mind that nothing is secure and there is no stability, when the system tells you if you just get a degree, if you just, there is no stability. And why is that? I'll tell you why that is. Because when you look at the stable, you didn't think about the stable is where your horses are. Jay, you're playing around with words. Cain and stable and able. Now watch me cook this with no animals. Hare Krishna. Your stability, your stable, first of all, is the place for the animal kingdom. How many horses get turned into glue? Woo! How many racehorses that kick ass and were real good and won the humans millions of dollars get turned into horse meat for more money and greed? And they were a perfectly fine horse, not even injured. That happens a lot in Europe. Horrible. I've seen what happened. Bullet to the brain of the horse. So you're not stable anymore. You forgot about the horse in the stable. Every horse that's murdered is a reason why you have no stability. Because you live in a sagittal plane. Hear me now. Sagittarius is the Sagittal plane in the anatomy. Look it up right now that you live in. And Jupiter rules that, the half man, half horse, in which that god, generator of vitamin D god, not your Vatican or your book, is the stable. If you're not hip, like my injury to the hop, to that, I hop pancakes, don't eat it. If you aren't hip, hippie, lippy, zippy, ibit, to that, you will never have any stability. So what I'm saying is the instability you have is an illusion. You never had the job. You never had the team. You never had the money. You never needed it in the first place. Why? You came here as a sperm. Sperm does not need to get paid to function and to grow in the balls of your dad. You could listen to me now. Men don't stop producing sperm. Did you know that? You could bust nuts. I'm not saying do this. You could bust thousands and trillions of sperm for years and you'll still produce and be able to get someone pregnant. And up to your 60s, 70s. Yeah. Wow. I mean, wow. You don't get dried up, even if you do too much. Mother Nature gonna give you back that miracle sperm. Yes. I farted. I don't know if you heard it. It felt good. Now, think about it. Now you got this job or whatever, and this team, and it's going well, and you're making it work, and you got a place to stay. But these things are all beautiful, and I'm grateful that they're here. But I had a realization from this last job I've had. People, you got to be careful with your team. Okay? Because I guarantee you, listen to me, there's a Magic Johnson to your Larry Bird, but it's wearing your same jersey. Yeah. You got a Magic Johnson wearing a Celtics jersey with you right now, playing with you, telling you you're great, telling you we love you. Until another opponent comes in the scene and has an opinion and says something or whatever and feels something, and it's one individual will destroy all of your 6 years of work or 20 or hundreds of years. It doesn't matter because you never had stability, because that horse, metaphorically, that was slaughtered in the stable was rippling the whole time, vibrating in the earth, shaking and rattling our cages. As we eat someone's child. This is why I don't eat meat. I had a great interaction with someone today. I went to get my phone. The iPhone makes you work harder than your job, honey. This iPhone, oh my God. It's more of a diva than a damn opera singer. My God, it needs so much damn stuff, honey. So I went to the damn store. I had to find a code in a friggin' thing to open up my voicemail, for God's sake. Remember your old phone? Remember the old phones were simple. Here's the voicemail. Push the button. Here's the star for that. It goes to information or whatever. Here's information and here's an operator. Remember all those days? Now it's got to upgrade and software updating. So I went back to the store I bought the phone at. And while I was there, I was in such pain because I had to walk and move around with a hip impingement. Now, it's getting better slowly. I don't know when it's going to get fixed. It might never get fixed. No doom and gloom, just being real with you. Now, I am there waiting for my phone to get fixed. I notice another person who works there shaking. And I'm like, interesting. And I'm a young man too. He's I could tell something was about him, something unique. I won't call it a disability, right? They were going through something, right? So what do? I said to myself, I hope this person opens up to me because I can relate to how that person feels right damn now. And that's me. When I was a worker, I was shaky with chronic pain, making it work. There he is. He's freaking so shaky, but he's there, right? And he's doing it and he's employed. I was like, yeah, man, good for you. I said, I pray to God that man will talk to me and open up about whatever that is. Okay? I'm thinking this in my brain. 2 customers come in. Young boy and a mother of color will play the race game. Black people, right? Get the phone fixed. This young man, I kid you not, homeboy, he put his feet in what is called 5th position. I've never seen anything like this in my entire life. I felt like I was damn dreaming. I will show you what it is. I'm in a bit of pain, but I will show it to you. Let me get my feet clear. This is called 5th. There are 5 positions in ballet. Whoop, hold on. Okay, he did this with his feet. Okay, he was doing this and that. Okay, and then he was doing shit like this. And I was like, what the hell? Now, he was doing 1st and 5th position. He had no idea. And I was like watching him and I'm like, and I said, I don't mean to intrude. I said, brother, do you realize? I said, do you do ballet? He goes, nah, man, nah. Had to be about 15 years old. I farted. Did you hear that one? Great. That's the ether. Sulfur is a vitamin, by the way, for wellness. Maybe sniffing your farts is good for you. Now, it's good for arthritis, sulfur? But it's gross when you fart. But horse manure and cow dung is cool. Now, this boy, I said, you'd be a great dancer, man. I teach ballet, so hey, you know what I mean? He's like, okay, cool, right? So then this young man who's shaking, he hears me say that, who's working there. He says, well, I used to dance, but I can't anymore because I have muscular dystrophy. He says, I have the disability. And he starts to open up to me. He's like, and I just, I wear it with pride. This is who I am. I'm not ashamed at all. And I'm like, oh my God, he's answering what I asked for. He's opening up to me, and I need this right now because I'm going through it. And I'm listening to him, and he's just opening up and giving me light, talking about his pain and how he had some medication. Thank you for the hearts. He had medication, and he had a bad reaction to it. And I told him about, the VACCINESs and the blood clotting with COVID. And I said, hey, man, I gave him my thoughts on science and side effects. I mentioned urine therapy and gave him the phone number of my healer. He was very open. He said, brother, I am so desperate right now. The hospitals can't figure me out. I am so desperate. I want to get my body back, man. I used to play basketball. I can barely walk, bro. I'm like, dude, I have chronic pain. I have scar tissue on my head. He goes, I have that too. I have it on my insides, though. I said, hallelujah. I am so glad I have the time to actually go out in the world and not work and actually meet people out here. And I realized that I've been missing my people. I've been missing those that are doing it like I was, but I'm so freaking busy trying to make a business that was a team that was not a team. Work was so focused on that of course I didn't really have the time to go out and meet and hear stories and see young boys doing that with their feet and doing ballet moves, and they had no idea what they were doing. I educated a young black man from the ghetto, probably. He will never hear anyone tell him that. And it's called turnout. He had better turnout than I did at that age. Unbelievable. Then I get this person talking about their pain. Back to my world. I'm going to read your comments now. It's been an hour. This is fair. Okay, here we go. I'm now caught up with your comments. Thank you. All right. Kim says, I always believe something goes to make room. Sorry, I'm chewing food still. Woo! Get my water. Lord have mercy. I always believe something goes to make room for something else better for you. Right. Oh, yeah. Raina, I thought they wouldn't like being weird at work. They don't want real moments in life and real connections. Stay true, Jay. Thank you. Sure. What up, Me23? Namaste to you too. Raina, I got dad back. I had black children. Oh, you got him back because he called your dog a nigga. God bless you, Raina. Yeah. Okay. I like that. Okay. Sure. That's a great way to get someone back. Right? You find someone you love and you're right of the opposite color if they're racist, and you say, hey, these are my babies now. My mom told me I don't want any white grandchildren. I'm like, you're half white. And my God, my mom is white, more than black. If you saw her, you'd think she's white. Got my sister and my niece, no black. They're just white, beautiful. I'm like, you're telling me this? I have a white girlfriend. I'm 17. Unbelievable. And this one told me, you better go to school. You better get up early. You better make it work. Or what are you going to do? Oh, you're injured now. You better see a doctor. Did you get your shots? Are you doing drugs? Are you drinking? My mom was a big drinker, still is. Courvoisier, Hennessy, wine, anything goes there. Woo! Just boop, boop, boop. Bottles everywhere. Just drinking while watching the news and yelling at the TV with her partner, who also likes to get red and drink, has high blood pressure, takes 20 different pills, but will eat pork and fried chicken and Popeye's fried chicken, no problem. All of it processed. It's like anything goes. He's a banker, got enough money to just, piss it all away. I'm going to die one day, he says. That's the attitude? If nature thought that way, you wouldn't have been born, boo-boo. You wouldn't have been a sperm if we're just going to die one day, so F it. Oh, and you believe in God, though. But not astrology or ascension and leaving the body and light coming out of your body or what is called the universe. Me23, good stuff, brother. Thank you. I'm seeing 1111 right now. That is my brother Elvis's number, who I used to work with, and I'm going to give him that. Elvis is now going to be a Freemason. He's a good guy, very good guy. Not all Freemasons are what we think they are. Let's just keep it real. All right? I respect Elvis. Elvis is doing it with the intent to make the world better. Okay, maybe he will. Okay, like I was told I couldn't do anything with ballet or get an education because I'm too slow and shit like that. That's bullshit. Maybe you get some good person who becomes a Freemason who might change it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's have some faith. It's not all Illuminati, honey. There are some good people who become Freemasons, and maybe they might change that shit. I don't know. Okay? Simple. Lighten up a little bit. Even me. D Beautiful. Tobacco leaves can be purchased from local cigar shops if you don't mind rolling your own. Exactly. It's a leaf. It's a belief. What do you believe? Smoking should not be killing anyone. You have smoked salmon, honey, smoked steak, smoked beef jerky, all these things dried up like the leaves of tobacco to be smoked. And you eat this stuff and people will live to be 90. But okay, they have a bit of a heart problem, plaque, they get fat, but they're living. Jesus Christ, they're fucking miracles, right? What the hell? Think about it. Now let's go back to your native people. How many listen to me very carefully. What's a yagna for India? Whoa, fire. But what they doing? They outside with it? You right in front of it. Where that smoke going? Only out in the air, or is it also going up in you? How many yagnas the gurus do? Smoke. Okay. Burning for gods. Should they get lung cancer or emphysema? Nope. What are they burning? They're burning leaves, honey. They're not burning sprayed Agent Orange, Newport. Okay, Benson and Hedges. I used to smoke that stuff. Simple. What up, random channel? Raina has a lot of emojis. Look within. I like your emojis. Look within. Of course, my friend. Damn, that sucks, brother. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, I read that already. Look within. I have to get another canvas for you, brother, but I told Jazz and she said she'd like to send you a gift as well. Nothing required. I appreciate you and all the collages you've sent. Thank you. Look within. We will get it done and send it out sometime this week. God bless you. That is called being efficient. Now, what Look Within just did with me, that's called being on a team, getting something done. That's a business. He's going to give me, thank you, Jazzy Her, for being here as well. Him and his woman are going to do something within a short window of time, so they're efficient. So in their resume, they can say, yeah, we're efficient, we know how to get things done, and we're passionate, we get it done. Is that not what a working person should be? Oh, but then here I come. I might be a customer. Maybe I didn't like the painting, or I didn't like the way you did it, or how you were looking at me, or looking at my child, and now I go to your boss. But I might have seemed like I was cool with you because I like your store, but the person working there who's very good at their job, oh, I don't know, they're unique. I feel a little nervous now, but I like them, though. They're really good with children, but they're making me nervous now. I'm going to go to the boss and get you fired now. This is the world you live in. And then the team that you thought you have as a team is not Look Within or Jazzy Her. The team that you have is a program team, God bless them, trained, God bless them, programmed from a machine or a school or a structure. Not based on the mama and the family and nature, like Look Within and his woman. They live based on these principles. You can see it. Oh, I can see it in how they raise their children, in their photos. They live on the principles of being grounded in nature, grounded in getting it done. If I love you, I'm going to get it done in a timely fashion. I'm not going to wait a year. I'll get it done for you in a week. Wow, I'm grateful. I've made collages and name readings for people, got no response from them. Not even a damn, I didn't get it. Not that I'm mad about it, but this has happened to me. Just burning for a name reading. Burning because they're like, Jay, you're so good at it. And I give them a really good collage or a good name reading. And I still hear this, but I'm not sure what it means. What does it mean? You are the meaning. It means you. What up, Melly Holmes? Oh, Meowdy. That's Howdy and Meow. You're so cute. I like that. I love kitty cats. Okay? Do you know what I said to you? All right. So that's an hour of me talking about my situation economically. I've lost my job. So if anyone in here, I'm going to repeat, can donate something to support me, it's not, you don't have to. I'm still grinding. Trust me, I'm out here. I am out here looking for work. I can show you my resume, but you ain't got time for that. Well, I can show you. This is what I did. I'll show you what I did. Actually, I'll show you my resume. Why not? Fuck it. I will show you what I did. I'm proud of myself. Yeah. I might not get a job, y'all. It might not happen. It's tight out there. And your social media, they can go up online and sniff your bum if they want to. I'm just saying. And oh my God, this video. Yeah, never mind that you're good at it. Be careful. I got rid of my Twitter. My Twitter is gone now. My LinkedIn, gone. My only problem right now is Instagram because I have a troll that took it from me. I cannot remove Instagram. But it is what it is. So I got to let it go, and I know it'll still work out. But just know that your social media, they can go type your name and look you up. In most cases, they won't do that. They just want you to work and shut up and do what they say. Right? And get it done. No problem. But just know that you're being watched, man. Not based on your performance, based on your social media too. Your social media is not all that you're about, but they don't care, right? That's where you live today. And the person who is doing this, the person who is sniffing you, is it a good person? Is it a liar? Is it an alcoholic? Do they cheat? Are they on tons of medication? right? Is it a good person that's basing and looking at you? Are they cheating on their woman, right? It's a good question. Probably they are. And that's why they're sniffing your bum bum, because they feel insecure. They feel guilty. Oh, yeah, because they're being naughty. And their only purpose in life is to look for other things, right? Because they have guilt from being naughty. Melly Holmes, tobacco is actually sacred. It absolutely is. I love my chat room tonight. You guys are motivating me, and I need it today. Hallelujah. I'm grateful. Thank you, YouTube. And the secret people watching me, watching you, and us in the shower, in the bathroom, and when we watch porn. Right? They're watching you. They've seen you do this, and I mean, it's okay. Who cares? Let it go. The stars, yes, Jazzy, her, you laugh. It's just laugh at them. They were all babies. They were all little kids touching their ding ding and their little VV. They didn't know what it was, and eating their boogers and rolling around sand and shit and full of doo-doo and piss. Now they're all badasses trying to find what's wrong with you or what's right with you and what you should do better and what you didn't do, and that we love you, but no, you did that, now we hate you. What the hell is that? Who created that world for the humans? What is my purpose? To end up like that? And you wonder why the suicides are so high. Depression and low self-esteem. You wonder because you put too much pressure. Not only that, you pretend to be something you're not because you were told you have to be a manager or a team person or this person, and then got to get them in to hire them to make money, to then what? Fire them, and you get fired because you did this and you did that, you didn't do this, and they told you to do that, but they loved that, but you did it again, that they loved, you did it, but then you did it too much. Now they hate you for it because someone else didn't like it, but they all loved it, but one person didn't like it, and that one person, we tell you right now, the needle in the haystack is your team. Your whole team can fall from that one freaking needle. Be careful with your teams. Yeah, this is hustling shit 101, and I ain't no street dude. Not at all, really. I can talk to anybody. I ain't no street kid, but I'm talking that shit. You heard what I said to you? Your team is a needle in the haystack, honey. That one needle, whoop, like Jenga. Watch this. It's like Jenga. Remember that game? Oh, yeah, we're all having fun. Whoop. And then, whoa, one little wrong move. That's a customer or a coworker that liked you. They were building with you, right? It was real good. Yeah, you were doing good, doing it different. Oh, you have a different way of doing Jenga. Oh, I like that. You do it with one finger. You do it with an elbow and shit. Wow, you're unique at it. You do it with your face and your tongue. You do it with your knee, Jenga. You can do it with your fucking toe. Whoop, fired. Fell again. You suck. We hate you now. I thought I was cool with y'all. Oh, I get it. It was that one needle in the haystack that mattered to you. There is no stability, honey. You are the stability. You are the stable. You are the horse in the stable that is waiting to be executed, and that is all right. And I'll tell you why it's all right. This is a metaphor. I'm not talking about dooming and glooming and killing shit, but you have to hear me. I'm speaking in a code, God damn it. Relax. You are the horse in the stable, waiting to get put down. Now your horse, how do you think your horse feels? Does your horse sense when this foreign creature that can't speak horse but can ride it and make all these dumbass noises, right? Come here, sit, heel. It will hear that, but that's not horse. That's their language. Here's the horse or the cow, the chicken, the pig, whatever animal it is, or the fish. There they are before that moment in the stable. What are they feeling and what are they thinking? They're like, here it is. It's going to come. But I know I'm a horse. Oh, God, what a great thing to say. I know who I am. You can take me. I know who I am. I'm ready to go. That's okay. You can eat me. I was born with a purpose. I knew I was a chicken. Did you know that you were a human? Did you know what you were? Did you know really what you are, boo-boo? Nah, you know what? You're a farmer. Yeah, you're a manager. You're a husband. only. You're a reverend, a scientist, a doctor, a lawyer, a policeman, politician, mayor, senator. You ain't no fucking human. You didn't know who the fuck you were. I always knew I was a horse. I didn't want to speak your language or wear your clothes. You put them upon me so you can put a bullet in my brain. I will die knowing who the fuck I am. Woo! That's powerful. That's who you are. Know who you are. Yes, you stand proud when it happens. Death is inevitable. Firing is inevitable. Losing the gig is inevitable. Whether you leave the job or you get fired, it's going to end. Did you know who you were? You were not only an employee, is my point. You were not a coworker, a team person, a manager, an assistant, and a cashier. And then you got promoted. You made all this money. And then what happens? Now you're in debt because now you owe on the mortgage and you owe on the car and you owe on the electric car. You owe on the blah, the blah, the blee. And lions and tigers. And the IRS comes and puts a bullet in your brain. What will you do when they come? How will you say to yourself, like the horse does? The horse will always know it's a horse. They will never want to speak your language and be confused like you. The horse will never want to become a coworker. Right? And it does things like you. It likes to hump and make babies, but it don't need to be a cashier. Right? No, it don't. It don't need to go to church like you, honey. No. They know who they are. All the squirrels on this planet know who they are, honey. You killed a squirrel. I saw a dead squirrel. Whoo! Car hit it, flattened it out. Whoo! There it was. I said to myself, on my way looking for work, I said, oh my God, it could be worse. God bless that squirrel. Thank God the squirrel is not on the road. It is dead on the grass. It might have even froze to death. I don't even know. It was that cold. You understand me? But it died as a squirrel, not as a hard-working labor, whatever, someone's father, blah, 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 the son of a business and famous asshole, or a senator, or a famous legendary painter and an athlete and all this dumb shit. And it's a squirrel. That's called work. That's called honor. That is called what we're here for, is to know who you are. What's your job title? What's my job title? I'm a light body. I'm not from here. I was sent here. You can give me all the titles you want. No problem. I'll come with you now. I got to make it work, don't I? I got to eat and pay the bills. So I'm telling you to get it done now, but you got to be real while you get it done. And no, it's not stable. I have hundreds, hear me now, hundreds of outstanding customer service awards. Hundreds of them I've taken photos and I emailed. Thank God I did that from my job. Hundreds I have. Not once did it go to my head. I was grateful for it. I'm in too much pain to look at that because I know that that's not me. Do you know what I just said? Even the compliments you're given, it'll trick you and have you want to keep the job and the ego, right? And but see, now you're getting further and further away from you being the human, you being the knowing who you are, because the horse will know it's a horse, even if you call it a stallion or it's faster than that one or this one. This horse is much more of that cow. This breed is still a freaking cow, honey, and it knows what it is. It doesn't need you to define it whatsoever. Even if you compliment it and say that horse is better than that horse or this pony is better than that pony, it's still a freaking horse and a creature that knows who it is and what to do and how to survive without you, how to survive in nature. This is a great build, honey. It don't need no building, no preacher, no motivation, no television, no internet, no phone bill, no car, honey. It lives on its own bars. Am I in church today or what? It's real. This is life and death. I'm in this shit right now. What up, Joan Margaret? Joan Margaret, I lost my job. If you feel like you have the means to donate, PayPal beneath, you don't have to. I am my own company. I've made enough from donations. When I first started PayPal and Santos Bonacci was sharing my work, Woo, God bless that dude for that. Oh, yeah. I made a good chunk of change. After graduation, I didn't know where I was going. But I got donation, was doing lives. I kept going. I had about $1,500 at one point. That's a lot for me. I haven't seen that number in a while, but I was there. Oh yeah, I've done that. So I mean, I've made thousands. Not a lot of money in my PayPal, but enough to say, yeah. Now here's the trick. How does Jay do it consistently? Donation. How does Jay become a brand? This is the trick. It's not easy. It's a thin line between broke and not broke. Woo! You heard me. It's a thin line. What you mean a thin line, Jay? Oh, I got all this cash. I'm gonna put it in my pocket. Let's go for a ride. Fuck, where's the money, bro? Oh shit. You know what happened? The fucking wind. We were running and remember that wind and shit, and it's gone. Right. That's happened to all of you. It's fallen out of your pocket. You've lost your wallet. You just got your damn money and you lost all of it because of what? Life. Because you're not the money. You don't need the fucking money. Rome did that to you. God bless Rome. Rome is a beautiful place. They're very powerful people. Got to be careful with your empire. Got to be careful. Rome never fell, honey. Rome is here. Rome is your team. Rome is your link to your website. If you want to apply, you go online. If you want to apply, you fill in the dots here. That's Rome. No one knows this today, but it's Rome. Accept it, but no, that is not you. Brayna, you're welcome. Joanne, hello all. What a sweetheart. Joan, there you go. Joan of Arc. Now, I'm going to dedicate this bill to one of y'all. I'm going to use your name and I'm going to freestyle for you. Okay? The Noah's Ark is the Joan of Arc. No, it is not. Give me a second. Let me fix my body. They're trying to kill me. They're trying to hold me back, Jay. What do I do? Know that you are not your body and that you are a light body. Know who you are. There are people that will make more money than you and make it work all the time. And everyone gonna love them, but they're always gonna be someone else's puppet. They're always gonna be a title. They're never gonna be a light body and know who they are. Yeah, the homeless person knows who they are, honey. How do I know that? You watch them. That's called making it goddamn work based on their own fucking reality, not a goddamn team. I've seen tons of homeless men, bags of cans, making it work. Going to the can place on a bike. Cold, hot, there, making it fucking work. Looking ripped, eating, making it work. Bigger than me. Actually looking more ripped than me in some cases. Oh, yeah. Homeless men, yes. Women too, bless you. They will die knowing who they are because that's called reality. Your home is the dome, Earth. They're not homeless. They're under a dome. They're in a tent, and no one is ever homeless. You're in the Dominican Republic. Dominica. To dominate, dominatrix. Tricks are for kids, Jay. Porn is playing with you. That's why you play with yourself. You got to be careful. I've been there. It's okay. I'm not damning you. Relax. Damn. I'm rolling up tobacco. Now, the Joan of Arc. What is the Joan of Arc? Did you hear what I said? All right. I'm going to show you what I'm rolling right now. It's going to blow your mind. Okay? This is how you get it done. Okay? This is another way you can fight cancer. Yeah, you smoke. Yes, of course. Tobacco, leaves, turmeric. Okay? Oh yeah, put it in there. It muffles the all that. Yeah, Now, I've had a cough here and there. You've heard me, of course. But you know, come on, no. All right. Listen, I've heard people cough worse than me that are alcoholics. You ever heard an alcoholic cough? Jesus, woo! I'm like, damn. I'm like, you don't smoke, but wow. Is that whiskey you're drinking maybe fucking up your lungs, honey? What's in the whiskey? Y'all be careful now. Your Jack Daniels is all mold, honey. There's a whole thing about the whiskey and Jack Daniels and all those places where it's made. It's killing trees. I'm for real. Look it up. It's all turning black and shit. But your whiskey's real good. Is it really whiskey, honey? Alcohol also sacred. Beer was sacred to Egypt and to India. The Brahmins would make their own beer for Brahma. Brahma beer. Bruins, Boston, people. Ruins, wake up. Joan of Arc. The name Joan. What is this arc? Ding, 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 ding. It's your dome at your head. Joan. A mule kicking me. Pardon me. A mule kicking in my stall. Yeah. Pure essence. Yes, Joan. Keep kicking, Joan. Oh, you guys are all loving each other. I love my chat room. We're all, you know what? We could teach the world how to be. We are a real team, in my opinion. I do feel that way. Consistently, you guys have got my back. I am grateful for all of you. Joan, like Popeye, I am what I am. That's all that I am. Yup. Eating spinach. But who's olive oil? To make your pasta. Olive oil is good for you. Excuse me, some metaphors. And who's the hamburger eating guy? Remember that fucking hamburger eating guy who was fat? Forget his name. And then Brutus, the bully. A2A Brute, Julius Caesar. Who was that guy in Popeye? The eye people. You better, Hawkeyes in Iowa, you better wake up. That's your Joan of Arc. The Ark. Now is the dome of the earth, is the Ark of St. Louis. The Raiders of the Lost Ark. What do you mean lost? Oh, we forgot about what the earth is. So we decided to let demons take it over, and we're all just going to be slaves and trust Neil deGrasse Tyson and NASA, and we're just going to let them do this to us. I mean, it's not even the government's fault anymore, guys. I'm for real. I know people who are woke that have burned me, and now I'm fired. And they are woke and know shit, but they don't know. So you be careful with your woke people, because they will do things to you to protect their job so they can drink themselves to death. Well, listen, I'm being real with you. If you get in the way of their addiction, they will be asleep and not awoke anymore. It's a turmeric. Turmeric is very, very powerful. Turmeric. Woo! Hold on. Damn. Oh, what up there? It's hi, All in J. What does your name mean? This one is this Russian or Ukrainian? What is your name? The one who said hi, All in J. Joan. Did you guys see the crisis actor in his little NASA windbreaker with the having a hard time speaking because of my chronic pain with Super Bowl colors? I did not watch the game, but I'm not surprised. Why is it called a windbreaker? And when you fart, it's a windbreaker? Okay. The WB network TV, windbreaker. What's going on with cable? Able, stable. I'm not from here, man. I'm telling you, this is paranormal truth. This is paranormal brain that I have. It's not my brain. Something made it and wants it to be here. And then there are people that like it, and they're like, "Oh, God, this guy's interesting. Oh, he's a little too. Whoa, he's a little too interesting. Whoa, what's he doing now? Everyone seems to want to do stuff, and they're all thinking and asking different kinds of questions. This is the grocery store. Why are they wanting to know about numerology? Why are these kids drawing? They should be only getting food and eating and getting fat and paying my bills. And this guy's creating a utopia. We should try to find a way to maybe get him fired. I don't know. You see, I'm going here. Also happened to me in ballet companies. When I was a great I kicked ass as a dancer. I jumped higher, spun, I was kicking ass as a dancer. You couldn't stop me. They were like, fuck, whoa. Well, let's use him. I mean, he's good enough. We'll use him. You see where I'm going here? Yeah, Jay, bravo. That was great, Jay. Oh, shit, Jay's on cocaine and shit and addicted, and he's sick, but we're not going to ask why. Maybe we have something to do with that. The team. Maybe we do. We didn't ask. We just say, oh, God, we got to remove ourselves because now Jay's on cocaine. He's looking sick and sad and depressed. His nose is all runny and shit. And he's got no money. Jay is sick now. We should fire him and not try to heal him. Maybe take responsibility of what we did. You see, my team in that ballet company was also the reason why I was getting high. Yeah. Isn't that a great way to get fired? Jay, we notice you're getting high, but listen, Jay, here's the thing. We know you're doing cocaine, and we know things aren't going well for you. But Jay, here's the thing. I know that I've been a bit of a dark person. I have been doing things in the company that might have been hurting you. I fired your girlfriend. This happened to me back in the day. Oh, yeah. And I used to treat you kind of badly. I used to say bad things to you. I cursed and shit at you. So listen, Jay, you know what? I am letting you go, but I want you to know this. I apologize for what I might have caused to make you that way. Wow. That's a good way to get let. Okay, no problem. I'm like, okay, thank you. Now, yeah, nice try, Jay. No, we're great. You're the problem. Really. Karma's a bitch. Now, here's the thing that happened to the person that, listen, I'm not trying to wish anything bad to anybody. Okay, so the place I used to dance was the National Ballet of Canada. It was not going well of the years I was there. It was all about money, big sets, Hollywood-style ballets, and they were firing people to make better costumes and sets. You see where I'm going here? Downsizing, like in your job. It's the same shit. Ballet's no different. Okay? Now, I somehow made it work. It's a miracle. They could have fired me from the beginning. Like, fuck this nigga. Nope, they gave me a chance. They fucked up there because I kicked ass. Anyhow, the director, was not a good director. Abusive, antisocial, was firing people left and right illegally. He got sued for that. He was causing a lot of pain. Now, this one had a boyfriend. Okay? So he was gay. No problem. I'm not homophobic. Now, come to find out, I get fired. Okay. Now, within reason, I was doing drugs and I wasn't doing well. So, you know, it's fair. It's just how. How do you put the horse down, right? Now, that blue dot is Krishna. I'll show it again. You want to see Krishna? And those white lights that appear for me, those little orbs, when I'm not smoking or nothing is around me, it's the same thing. Spirit. That's Krishna, the blue light. I'm just telling you the real. It means black. The tar in your lungs is Krishna. Now, this man was not a good boss. There it is again, the blue light. You see it? What is that? What is that? And why does it go away? Where do you live for real? You are not a coworker. You are not unemployed or employed. You're none of this shit. Now, this man had a lover who passed away. A little too young. Would that be karma, maybe? I don't know. All I'm saying is this boss caused a lot of motherfucking grief. And did not, I repeat, did not atone for it, is the word, I think, or did not make good on it, ever. Then lost his lover and decided to quit the dance world and became a baker. This is what I heard later. I'm like, wow. Karma's a bitch. Now, I'm not wishing death on no one. Okay? Obviously. But, people, do you see where I'm going here? And that one he was making all kinds of money. He had everything going for him. This director, Taurus. Director, the dire Taurus. I am a cow. I am hard to kill. I'm very hard to kill. I am Wolverine. In astrology, Wolverine would be Taurus. Okay? You understand me? Your Cyclops is Libra. The X-Man, the Cyclops is Libra. The blindfold? Wake up, people. The fuck? I mean, it's easy. Woo. Virgo is who? Storm. Easy. The leaf? Weather bitch. She's the fall bitch. The sun falls, she's the reason, but storm. Wake up, people. God, Virgo. Easy. Raina, it's superb owl. Oh, instead of Super Bowl. Joan Margaret. Windbreaker guy, was claiming to be a witness to the so-called KC shooting. Oh, Lord have mercy. Right. I heard about that. I haven't checked in on it yet, but I'm familiar with these shootings. People, it's going to get weirder. Trust me. It's going to get weirder and weirder what you see on TV, honey. And everyone's going to believe it. You have no chance in hell to try to even debunk it or just leave it alone. Get out of it. Just listen to it and just exist with it and accept it. This is where you are. It's going to get weirder. Joan says he even apologized for flubbing his lines, then reset himself. Oops. I'm sure. Joan. Raina, lusted, yep, and Baal. Teens Day for Lupercalia. Wow. I loop my urine. Loopy? Looping means to repeat, to keep going. That's how you cure cancer. You put your urine on your skin, you drink it. If you've got a tumor or anything cancerous, you just drink your urine. You loop. Yeah, you reverse it. It's a parasite killer. Simple. Okay. Your urine is formaldehyde to cancer. We'll put it that way. You want to use that kind of term? Yeah. Now, when you put turmeric in this thing, it just muffles the whole flavor. It's spicy. It's like a latte. It's like smoking a chai latte. And I said, yeah, I'm going to quit smoking. Yo, this is okay. This is helping me. Trust me. It's giving me energy. I'm not weak. It's curbing my appetite. I can go and do handstands and shit. Only thing slowing me down is chronic pain. Hour and 38 minutes? Okay. So this video is about the new journey. What is a journey? What is the jury? You did not hear what I said to you. You're in court. What court are you in? Not a court of law, a court of the earth. You're in a dome and you're on a court. Now, the journey is the jury. And what's the dictionary? The verdict? Venus, honey. And then Dick would be Saturn, the pimp, the man body. Transgender, but Saturn likes a male body. Exalts in Libra, where Venus rules. That's your dick. You understand me? And your vert. En français, vert means green. Emerald green is the stone of Venus. No one's ever broke that down ever in the truth movement. All you astrologers too, be more creative, man. Oh, you're in this house, in that house, in this degree. That's cute, man. Be creative, honey. Get it done, and let's decode this shit. Okay. Dakota. Now, North Dakota and South Dakota are decoders. They're codes. Kota. Do you know someone named Dakota? I do. Like Joan, Ark, these names are all telling you about your journey. What's the verdict of your jury in your journey? What's the verdict? You're all guilty. Guilt is not bad. I'm going to tell you something about gill. All your fish have gills. You did not hear what I said to you. They were playing with you. Whoever made your English language has been doing a ritual on you that you would not believe. You're all gills. You're the side of a fish, honey. You're making it work. You're guilt-y. Yes or no? I'm decoding the word, honey. What is innocent? Scent of a woman? Al Pacino? 10 cents, 25, 50 cent the rapper? Innocent. Repent. Ent. Lent. Wake up. Content. What the God, are you kidding me? You're in the scent of who? Whose aroma? Aroma? Aurora? I don't know. Borealis? You see what I'm saying? You are not your language. You fucked up there with your language. Your etymology breaks it down. I'm decoding etymology. I am beyond etymology. Etymology is a platform for you to decode your reality to then know that you are not language. That's just something extra. Because sperm don't speak no language. Did you know that? Show me one sperm right now that can speak any language. Sperm. They swim and shut the fuck up. Pardon my language. For your children. You understand me? Your sperm swim and are silent. And then you become this thing with a mouth. And now you have a business. And now you get fired and you're on a new journey. Well, who fired you? I'll tell you who fired you. For real. Your boss didn't know what they were doing. A ritual on your ass. They gave you a yagna. They yagna'd. What's a yagna, Jay? It's the fire rituals of India for Krishna, Vishnu, Kali, Shakti. They burn shit and they do mantras and the things appear. And it's a yagna. You got yagna'd. I got yagna'd. They initiated me. Again. No problem. But who fired you? Mars. The red star, honey, on the Chinese flag. Woo! What the? Kung Fu shit. Your red star is what's firing you. Now, when they fire you, do you have the fire within you to keep the fire burning? Don't turn the word around. Now you're walking around, you're a ghost rider with a burning head. You're hot. You're passionate. You're going to get another job. Okay, keep going. I'm keeping on going. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to make noise in this city. I already made a cult following. I'll tell you right now, I already got a message on Facebook saying kids are asking, where's Jay? I had a coworker break down in tears. I was told, okay, no problem. Okay. That's the world. Look at that right there. What's that? And it's gone. Okay. You are not what you, listen, that's what you are. You're a field of energy. You're fire. This is what you are. And it's out now. Now, when the fire is out, now you're really fired. Now you don't have a job, so you need to be fired. Aha! Reverse psychology. The lighter needs the flame in order to give you heat. And an apartment, that's heat. Which my apartment doesn't like to do all the time. Because my landlord sucks. He's a lord of the rings. He's a lord of hemorrhoids. It's okay. Who fired you? The Red Star. How many companies are called Red Star? You've seen a red star on all your foods. You know that shit? Where you been, honey? The Chinese have no idea what their flag is. It's not communism. It's not it's none of that bullshit. Because calm is om. So I'm going to do a little bit of numerology. What does Jones say? On to something better. Yes. I know school assemblies pay really well. Sure. Kids need dance and your wisdom. Oh, yeah. Well, I teach dance in my apartment. You want to see my business? So I have customers. I just got a text right now from a coworker. I'm going to read it to you. I'm so grateful. This is the love that I get. This is how you know that I was fired pretty much, let's just say, unjustly. I would that's a fair word. It wasn't enough to fire me. Not at all. It could have been resolved. It was a resolvable situation. Okay? Now, I'm going to read this message to you. I'm so sorry, Jay, and I pray you're doing okay. Coworker. I cried today when I learned of losing you. Please let me know if you need anything. Take care. Maggie. That's a homie. That's team. That's love. That I will take. I was not working. My boss does not have this heart. My boss does not have this heart. Never will. And I'm so sorry for them because I love them, but my boss pretended to be this and never gave me that. Thank you for the heart. That's a G. That's someone that knows I was good at what I did and it was wrong. But I'm not bitter. The fire is within me. I'm going to do even more work. I'm going to maybe have to work more than one damn job. I'm going to bring light to a place that might serve MSG. I'm sorry. Yeah, it might be a place that likes to chop up steak and shit and play the game and the football. And there's Jay with his love and his light, and he's doing the thing and he's alchemizing. Yeah, I'll be there. Yeah, sure. But the alcoholics maybe might be some dive. Who knows? I'll be there with my numbers, with you guys. I'll be there just scraping away. And who's that guy in the kitchen who's scrubbing and rapping and talking about numbers? And wow, my favorite number is 111. How did he know that? That's going to be me. In the kitchen, maybe. Right? No more cashier. Maybe I'm a window washer. Right? Noticing, hey, you got a unique vibe about you. That's going to be me, a secret agent. Secret agent man. I love that song. All right, now I'm going to show you some shit. Okay? But before I do that, I got to show you what you guys, first of all, the chat room made this miracle happen first. It's going to blow your mind, people. And this is called magic, and don't worry about what it means, because it's you. It's you mean. It's you. You are the meaning. For anyone, what does it mean? What? You. It means you. Excuse me. I'm taking a picture of it right now. Okay, it's 158. Now, this is called the divine truth. Divine. All right, there it is. So I'm going to show it to you. Okay. $158. Okay. Now, my name in Pythagoras, JHE. The 1 is a J, the 5 is an E, the 8 is an H. And you guys did this. Now, slow it down. Let's go earlier today. And what happened for me while I was walking to get a job? I made a video for my goddess Taya, who is also into numbers.
So, goddess, what an omen this is on my way trying to find new work. 158 Shiva.
Wait a minute, Jay. That was too fast, Jay. Hold on. Go back, Jay. Jay, I didn't see it, Jay. Hold on, Jay. You're too fast, Jay.
So, goddess, what an omen this is on my way trying to find new work. 158 Shiva. Right behind it. 1735, the year of platinum. I've already seen this car today. 8, 6, and 7. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shiva Shakti Om. JHE. I got this. It's going to be interesting. But I'm grateful. Much love. And I love you.
That's a man who just got fired. I should be depressed and like getting drunk, right? And angry and go back to my job and run. No, I'm not setting foot in that building ever again, honey. And they're right down the street. I'm going to walk my ass somewhere else to get my food. And it's going to be a pain in the ass, but I'm going to do that for healing. Now, 1735, 8, 6, and 7. Now, hold on now, Jay, because Jay, damn it, I saw that damn car also earlier. That's 786, is it not? The number of Om and Allah, a different car. Notice the letters N-I-N, that's Nin. 9-inch nails, honey. Ding, 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 ding. Twice in one day. Now let's go back to my emails. Let's just see if these numbers have manifested for me in other ways. Because a lot of you were confused. Now, my chat room, I do name readings, you're still confused. So you're woke enough to find me. You're woke enough to get the video of the numbers. When I do your name reading, you're still confused. This is where you live today. And I love these people. You don't have time to waste. Get it right. Figure it out. Do your numbers and just know that you are the meaning. Go to my Gmail, 867, huh? Let's see how many examples I have of that number. Oh, I see I got 2 donations. Thank you. Thank you, Joan Margaret, for your $20. Thank you, Joan. I am grateful. Thank you so much, honey. I'm very grateful for you. Thank you, Joan. Bless you, honey. And who else? $50 from Isaac Millette. Another person who did a name reading for. Wonderful. Okay. Now, I have it already said. I already have 876 ready, honey. I'm going to blow your damn mind. And if you want a name decode too, by the way, Joan, I'm doing a name decode for you. For sure. For that donation. Absolutely. So, Joan, it will be done at some point. Absolutely. Let me get my stuff together now. All right. Got to find this. El Nino. I love saying that. I don't know why. Well, ding, ding, ding. Well, what the hell is this? I got to screenshot this because it's a little bit too small, but I'll figure it. I got you. I'm going to show you first of all. I already had that number ready. I have it. Listen, people, I am not playing games. I am manifesting things before they happen, which makes me psychic. And you, if you do this. And it's going to guarantee you can even cheat death, honey. Like you'll have to leave the body. Cheat death meaning you can escape the fire and all this bull crap and just all these people that are like hot and cold. You can just blur them all together with numerology and a system of energy that will always be there for you, that will put it together and give you what you need. It will put you in the right place because the car will be parked in front of the place in which you'll get your job with your number on it. I guarantee you. But you have to have the number ready. Manifest it. How did I do it? You have to figure it out. Okay? It's very simple. Jay, what do you mean it's very simple? All right, I'm going to show you this one first. This is pretty damn cool right here. It's the size of a photo. Okay. Hi. Hello. Believing now, maybe? I'm not so crazy? Yeah, I have a flower there. I wonder why I did that. And how long ago was that? What's the date? That was back in 2023, honey. Ding, 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 ding. Wow, honey, wow. I'm in sync with someone's automobile, their drive, their hood. $17.53 you saw? No, $17.35 you saw in the car, right? That's the year of platinum when it was invented. I have a platinum ring right here. What are the odds? Do I have that number in some unique form, 1735, that you saw with the 158 and the 876? I'm just curious. See, I'm a legend in my own right because I made my own history, not ego. Listen carefully to what I said to you. I am a legend in my own right because I've made my own science of numerology. I did, with the help of the creator. People, wake up. Where you at? Where you at, yo? Gmail, not my chat room. This is speaking to people that say, oh, what does it mean? I don't get it. Ugh. 1735. Jay, be quiet and just go there. Just go there. Ding, ding, ding. This is my own receipt from me shopping. So I made this number happen. Once again, I'm confirming this is my receipt. Okay, now. I'm going to screenshot that mother. Woo! El Nino! I'm going to blow your damn mind. I'm going to blow your damn mind. And I can do it in many ways, honey. It's infinite. I can blow your mind. You don't believe that version? I got another version for you. And then not only that, you're going to see the number. It'll appear the same day that I told you. And then you're going to be like, Jay, I saw it. But what does it mean? I'm just saying, people. When you deal with me, it's best to just breathe. There's my receipt. This is my name. It's kind of blurry, but that's the JHE. Ding, ding, ding. There it is. 1, 7, 3, and a 5. There we go. Pardon me. Okay. I'm not playing game. This is my own receipt, honey. This is my purchase. What are the odds? Someone likes me. All right. I'm just showing you real stuff here. What are the odds? And there's the name. Donate if you haven't yet. Anyone else out there? If you want a name decode, I'm just saying, yo. Woo! Bars. I dropped the mic. Not only that, but what about 1735 again, Jay, and platinum? I don't understand that now. When was platinum discovered? Platinum as an element. Ding, 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 ding. I think I know what I'm doing. Ooh, in 1768, I've seen that number before. But bing, bing, bing. And I had the platinum ring. And all I'm doing is going outside and I'm blowing David Blaine's mind, David Copperfield's mind, Chris Angel, Mind Freak, any Penn and Teller. I don't care who you are. Elon Musk, all you people, Joe Rogan, you Alex Jones people, the QAnon people, the anonymous people, all you movement people, blah, 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 blah. You light workers, you whatever you mentalists, whoever you are, bring it out. Where you at? You spiritualists, you mystics, where you at? You're in my chat room right here. Okay, I'm almost 2 hours in, so I think I'm pretty good. I'm gonna end soon, but give me a second here. Jay, what do you mean? Give me a second here. I gotta do something. Relax. This is what I do. So I make collages of all these numbers. I've made a lot of collages of these numbers that I see repeatedly in the city. And I've made them years ago. So I'm preparing for myself in the future to sync with myself with a number to then sync with you guys in the YouTube live with the 158. And how does 158 pertain to Shiva, Jay? Then you Freemasons, whatever degree. Woo! I'm beyond it. I'm beyond that, sweetheart. Step your game up with your little rituals and your damn brotherhood and sisterhood and the star of the Eastern Star, the female version of Freemasonry. You inverted pentagram people. I see you. I know what you're doing. Let's go to my 158 collage. I got tons of those. Damn. I mean, woo! Jay, that sound you make. What's that sound? Interesting. There it is. So when I was a worker at my store, I had loyalty points. And you get a certain amount of loyalty points, you save $5. This is my loyalty points from my own account, which I'm never going to use again for a while. That's my account. That's my register, JHE, ding, ding, ding. And then the Shiva is 1 hour and 58 minutes long. I've already made history, people. So a job, they should be coming to me, right? Hey, man, we heard about, I don't know why I was brought here, but I just feel like I should give you money because that's how good I should be. Maybe one day I will be. And so will you. All right. Shiva. Damn it. The video. Look at how long. Look, honey. You guys, this is you. You guys made this happen in my chat room. You are all this. You can be an atheist. It's okay. I don't care. But you cannot get around what I'm doing. I am doing the thing here, honey. That is beyond your guru. Even your guru is not into numbers. Yeah, thank you for the hearts. Even your guru can't do that. Your guru real good at yoga and burning shit and talking and singing the mantras and all the names and there's the statues and they go all over the world and they're barefoot and there's, they got twigs and shit and they're wearing the robes and they do it but they don't understand what I'm doing. They're like, oh, really? Thank you for Shiva is 7 in Hebrew. Show me one guru in India who's told you that. Please. I want the YouTube link. The Sad Guru, that famous asshole, has he told you that? The Sad Guru loves Shiva. The famous guru who's worth $25 million. The Oprah guy that Will Smith went to, his little Harley bike. He won't tell you that Shiva means 7 in Hebrew. Okay. And why? Because you'll realize it's your number. It's your 7.35 pH balance. Now, 1735 are all the prime numbers of my birth name. I'm going to review for you. And I'm going to show you why it's important to donate to me. Not my chat room. Some of you already did. I'm going to show you where your money is going. I've already shown you where most of it goes. This is work. Okay? Let's go to my, you feel me, my number charts. Thank you for the hearts again. Review it again, Jay. My name, JHE. The 1 is a J, the 5 is an E, the 8 is an H, just in case you forgot out there. In Chaldean, JHE, the 1 is a J. HE is a 55, 155, and 185. Your prime numbers of 155 or 531. And your prime numbers of 185 or 537. So I saw all my numbers today and with you in my chat room. So I am not taking credit for all of this. This is the creator and my chat room. Okay? Hi. 1735 is a miracle. Back to back with the 786. Oh, wait a minute, Jay. What is 786? Let's go back to look within. Ohm is 786 or 687. Doesn't matter, honey. William is Bill. They flip-flop, kind of like your friends and your coworkers do. Just being real. And it's Allah. They all said hi to me today. And there's not one Muslim or one Hindu that will understand this, because they all have an ego and they all want to be in their own blah, 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 because it feels good, and they're all going to end up betraying each other like your team does. But they're going to pretend to love you. So prepare for the fire is all I'm saying. Whenever you get a job, prepare for the fire. Know you're already fired. You are the fire. So when it happens, you're so ready, you're going to just freaking burn the entire city with your energy. That is deep. What's a wildfire? Yeah, it's powerful. You are the wildfire. You have sulfur in your bum bum. Being fired is not a bad thing. That was fire, bro. You're on fire. You've been fired. Now it's something bad? This is what I do in my apartment. I am doing. I consistently have people come to my house for dance classes. Now, these are customers from the store that I used to work at. And they fired me. I have customers with their kids coming to my house on my day off, wanting to spend time with me and dance. And you fire that guy? I've shown my coworkers these videos and my bosses. Maybe they were like, it's too powerful. This makes me feel something. I don't like to feel. I don't know. All right, so here we go. I'm very proud of these videos. Here's the first one. So I am grateful. I have some awesome dancers. Today we learned Earth is a cube, hexahedron, and math. And then we have fire, tetrahedron, pyramid. Okay, before we start, who are we?
Dancer.
Okay, can you show us what you remembered? So we did, be careful. Hold on, wait, I don't want you to get hurt. So move this out of the way. So what was the first move? It was open, very good. Very good, Dad. We went down and okay, that's the hexahedron. 2, good. And then we did 3, tetrahedron, good. And then we did 4. Okay, do you notice the dad? I love that video. Do you see how he's thinking? He's like, wow, this is, and he's really good at it, right? So it's like he's a child again. So I do that in my apartment. Now I'm going to show you my other dancer. He's a really cool guy. Another customer that I had. You never fire someone that does the work that I do, honey. It's bad karma. So this is the thing I got to say about my job. And I'm not wishing any ill will or death kind of stuff. No, but I'm on a high level of energy. I'm like, there's something going on with me. And I'm humble and I'm grateful for it. But there's another side to that. And I don't know how to control it. I don't know when the lights will come out of my body. All these things are there. The numbers, I don't know. So when you fuck with me, what I mean by fuck, when you warp or alter or play around and mess around with the energy I have, it's going to boomerang. I don't want that. But when you do that to someone like me, it makes sense. Something's going to happen. So you got to be careful. That's all I'm trying to say. All right, here's another video. This is the dad. This is the most recent one.
Yeah. We'd love to perhaps get up here and do that shape in
Wow,
the
it's a
dance.
ballet thing too. That's really cool.
Can you come over here?
1,000 delay.
Thank you for coming and joining us.
10,000.
That is a big number. Because you mentioned the number 10 too. All right, Dad, what's your story, man?
Okay. There once was a raccoon.
A raccoon.
It had a very special skill. It could squeeze itself into all kinds of shapes, including spheres,
Cool. Yes.
even pyramids,
Yes.
or cubes.
Yes.
Now the way it
Okay, that's enough. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. You see what I'm saying? So they're teaching themselves now. I only get that's after one class. And they're remembering all this, and this is not, I've done this stuff with other people and they think themselves out of it. Thank you for the hearts. Now I got one more. This I love this dude. This guy is great. Comes to my house once a month. Half an hour, $20. I'm gonna charge a bit more, I think, maybe 40, because Anyhow, this guy is great, man. I don't know.
All right, first of all, who are we?
We're dancers.
All right, man. Please express yourself with our class of geometry. Take your time.
He's on his toes now. Gave him a new element. We call that releve in ballet.
Okay, now give me another version. Oh, no, that was good. That was great. Now, okay, we have more moves. Give me a part 2. And that's it. Just a part. That was really good, bro. I like the Greg moment. All right, give me a part 2 and a bit different this time. With some moves we haven't seen, maybe. Okay, we've done that. What haven't we done yet, I wonder? Okay. That was a Greg moment. Bam. All right, now I'm going to quiz you. What is my class based on?
The Platonic solids.
Aha! And which ones, and there's no pressure to know this, but which ones have we been exploring, if you can remember?
I'm going to say, I know air for sure,
Mhm.
and I'm going to say earth and water, unless we haven't gotten to water yet.
Totally. So the hexahedron of Earth, yes. Then fire tetrahedron, and you're right, air, icosahedron. Very good. Who are we again?
We're dancers.
Very well done, Greg. Thank you.
Pardon me. Air is the octahedron. I was tired, but you get it. This is what I'm doing. So when you donate to me, do you have any truthers out there right now that like lose their job but have this kind of stuff going? I mean, come on, man. I'm not gonna doom and gloom. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh my God, man, how am I gonna do? Nah, I prepared myself for every damn thing. I'm proud of that. I'm more proud of that than anything I've done at that store. That is an achievement. If I could lose my house tomorrow, die, I mean, right? Thank you for the, I mean, it's for real. I am freaking grateful. When I look at it myself right now, I can't even believe that I've done this. With chronic pain, can't hardly walk, tired, hardly making enough money to pay rent. And here's another thing. I was not quite getting paid enough to pay my bills. I wasn't. My rent right now is like $800 something with this freaking electric bill and all that shit. I'm getting $15 an hour, which is minimum wage now. I'm not complaining at all, but it is what it is. Okay? I got a phone bill. I don't got a car, but that's not a lot of money. So after I pay the rent, I got like $200 in my account. If I have a kid, think about it. If I had a kid right now and shit, or tons of kids, I'd be screwed. That job wouldn't have been enough, which is totally cool. But I went and I didn't miss one day of work, really. I maybe had 2 days where I didn't come to work because I wasn't feeling good. 2 out of 6 years. 6 years. Never late one time. Never late. The first job I've ever had in my life, never late. That's not true. I lied. My first year, I was an hour late. I misunderstood the schedule. My bad. That was the first year. So one day, I was an hour late, but they were cool with that. But 6 years, consistently coming in, and then getting these people that want to come to my house and dance. What cashier will do? I mean, does that? And is that not good for the business? Oh my God. That one little nervous asshole who's very paranoid remixed my life and said, Jay, you're a liability now because this one here. I'm going to tell you what happened. This is what happened. I'm going to say it now late in the video. All right? This is what happened. I'm going to tell you why I got fired. You all know I love children. It was not because of my performance whatsoever. I love children. So what did I do? You know what? Before I tell you the story and I read your comments, let me go and roll one more tobacco because I'm going to keep going. I'm on fire. Fuck it. I mean, where else am I going to go? I'm not working. You guys are awesome. You've given me donations and love. You give me 158, you guys have given me the world. Let me fix myself. Bad hip. All right, got to get it to move. It's tight. It's okay. God, this tobacco is so good. I'll be honest, man. I'm just like, I'm gonna keep going with tobacco. I'm gonna keep getting tobacco, and I'm gonna make this a thing until I get a stable state. I said stable. Shame on me. Until I get, well, let's just say an income. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be smoking this a lot. Here's the thing about tobacco. This curbs your appetite. You don't get hungry. You will get skinny. But if you notice, I am not anorexic. It's a difference. I have light in my eyes, and I'm ripped, and I can still do. I'm very active, and I'm very sharp. So it's a plant. It's giving you food. You're smoking food you aren't eating. You were born on a liquid diet. Can you smoke milk? I don't know. Shit, powdered milk, can you smoke it? Anyone tried that shit? I mean, what the fuck? Right? Damn. All right. Let me roll this up before I tell you what happened. Thank you, Joan. It is their loss. But listen, I don't want them to fail. It's a great company. It's a great store. It is. I want them to still win. Of course I do. I don't want them to not have a store, right? And prosper. But I'm not going there ever again. Not unless they say, "Hey Jay, I'm so sorry." You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. Cool. We cool now. But I'm owed an apology. Shit. One motherfucker got uncomfortable with me, and the whole 6-year damn legacy because of one motherfucker. I'll tell you what happened. You're not going to believe this. It's so petty. It's so petty, even I can't believe it. But when they fired me, I didn't get mad. I accepted it right away. I signed the paper, and I fucked off. There was no problem. They had a bag of my shit ready. I was like, damn. They gave me a jar of water, so that was cool. They did. They gave me some water. Now, alkaline, too. Okay, thank you for that. Here's what happened. You're going to love this. I've already told this. See, this is what's funny. When I went for a walk, I've already bumped into so many customers. Everyone knows me in the city. This is why this is stupid. So I'm telling them what happened. They fired me based on this one. Now, to be fair, there were other occasions where things happened and they let it slide. They weren't really big deals, but they let it slide. Like, for example, I filmed a kid. I told a child in my register, I filmed him. I said, "Do you know what a solar plexus is?" I said, "It's the sun in your stomach. So when you go to school, it might be cool if you share, if you don't have to." I said, "But I'm going to show you what it is." And he was very happy. It was a short video, and I put it on Facebook. One of my customers saw that and said, "Jay is influencing children. We don't like that." And my boss told me, "Be careful with that." Didn't fire me. That's someone's child. I filmed it, and I put it on my Facebook, and they kept me hired. Bear that in mind. Now, this is what happened. This is hilarious. This child came in the store with the father, and I think the mother and their brothers and sisters. Adorable little boy. Right away, I was happy to see him. I said, "Hey, man, you want an apple?" "Thanks, Jay." Gave him the apple. I went back to my job, my register. I'm doing another transaction. I said, Hey, kid, you want to draw your name on this wall of art I have?" He said, "Sure." I gave him a pen, a marker. There he is writing. I pulled out my phone. Now, to be fair, I didn't ask permission. I pulled the phone out and took a picture and put it back in my pocket. I did that. The father saw me do this from behind, okay? All right, so to be fair, I did not ask permission. But it was innocent. Boom, in the pocket. The father came behind. He came into my booth, which he can't do. He put his hand on me, which he shouldn't have done. I didn't say anything. And he goes, "You've been really good to us and we love you, but could you please delete that photo?" I said, "No problem, man. No problem." I said, "I am sorry." I apologize. I said, "I'm sorry." Okay? I couldn't do it right away. I was in the middle of a different transaction, so I did it after when they left. I deleted it right away. He called the store to make sure. My boss said, "Did you delete it?" I said, "Yes." They don't have the right to go on my phone. They can't legally do that. But I did do that. Now, the next day, my other boss goes, "Let's go outside for a walk." And I knew what it was about. This is the mafia. They're gonna whack me, right? This is how they do it. We'll go for a walk. I'm gonna dump you in the river. Okay. We go for a walk. And this is how he'll talk to me. "It's a beautiful day, isn't it?" "Yeah, it's nice." I'm like, "Dude, just cut the shit." You know, I'm like, I know what's going on. Like, let's just get to it. What's going on? This is about the kid, right? I said, "I know. I took the picture. I apologized. I deleted it. I talked to the other boss. Everything seemed cool. Everyone was cool with it. It seemed chill." And he goes, "Great, Jay, no problem," because the guy was actually okay. So the father, he told me the father was actually, he sounded okay on the phone, like he was chill. The next day, I have another meeting with two bosses. And I'm like, okay, this is it. This is what I did. We went for a walk again. "It's a beautiful day, isn't it?" I'm like, "Yeah, but you know what, man?" I said, "It's a beautiful day, but I could be homeless." Because I knew I was going to get fired. I knew this was it. I knew in my heart. And I knew he was like, oh, he was like, shit, he knows. So this is cool. So I went up in there. I sat down, and then they were like, "Jay, so please pull out your phone. I want to see your phone." He said that. And I was like, whoa. He's a little bit I was like, okay. So it was a little bit weird, right? He said, "I want to see your phone." So I pulled the phone out, and I was kind of confused because I didn't know if he wanted me to give him the phone to see if I deleted it. And so I did that. He goes, "No, I don't want the phone." You see, this is weird. See, I'm going here. I said, "I don't want the phone. I just want to know that you deleted it. You just go through your phone. I want to see you. And can you tell me that you deleted it?" And I'm like, okay. I mean, I could have showed him because, whatever. So he didn't see it, right? So I said, "No, man, I don't have that in the phone." He goes, "Okay, well, yeah, but the father's very upset." And I'm like, okay. So now he's angry. Before he was okay, now he's upset. So this father has an issue. It's not me. It's the dad. Now, this is what I think is going on. The dad is either abusive, doing something weird. Maybe that kid has had some things, and God bless. I don't know. It's none of my business. Okay? And I have to respect boundaries my damn self, which I usually do. I mean, I don't touch anyone really. I said, "Can I give you a hug?" That's different. You feel me? I am very, very respectful. So he goes, "Yeah, man, he's very upset. And, it's a liability thing. We got to let you go, Jay." Can you fucking believe that? Can you fucking believe that? After what you just saw in this video of the dancing, can you fucking believe that? And I said, "Okay, no problem." I said, "Where's the paper?" You can defend myself? Why? It's done. So I never had a team. And 3 weeks before this, I was the best cashier ever. Everyone loves me as a cashier. One dude didn't like a photo, which I deleted. I listened to him. I respected him. I deleted it. I gave his kid an apple for free. Those apples are like $2.50. They're expensive. Yeah. It was a huge Honey Crisp. And that kid was so happy to sign the wall and get his free apple. That's why I got fired. Now, chat room. Yeah, it is nonsense. Thank you, Look Within. Richie. The father, what a simp. Yeah. It was very resolvable. You know what should have happened? The father should have been in the meeting. Oh, no problem. No problem. I'll be like, cool. With the kid and the mother, no problem. We sit down. Jay, pull your phone out. If you ask me permission, I will take the phone out. If I give you my consent, that's on me. And I will show you the phone. There's no picture of your son in here. It's gone. Okay? You happy now? Can we move on? I'm not a villain. I had no ill intention. I like to document good moments because we're living in a depressed, fucked up world. That's the only reason why I do it. It's not for any other reason. Maybe he's thinking I'm some weirdo. Okay, sure. Oh, no problem. It's possible. But really? Everyone in that store knows me. The kids love. They come in there. I'm like the Pied Piper. I've been called the Pied Piper by a cashier. I have been. Like, that's Jay. The kids love Jay. They all. Oh, but that one photo. Oh my God. How dare you in the store? And I can't believe that you guys do this. So Jay, we got to fire you. This is why I'm never going there again. Over my dead body. And I love that store. I have a membership. I could be saving money and go shop there. Fuck that. In the name of the Creator. That's my story. So, and I've told many customers, oh, that's bullshit, man. They're like, what? They're like, really? I love coming to your line. You're like the only guy there that has a soul. I've been told that. I'm like, wow, okay, I didn't know that. And I have some awesome cashiers, dude. I had a great team of cashiers. Not my bosses. I mean the cashiers. That one that I showed you the message from Maggie, and she cried. Good person. That's the one where I did the freestyle at the church about Christ being the morning star. She's the one that got me in there. She wanted me to come to her church. On my day off, I went to her church and did that for her. Early in the morning when I was tired and in pain, I did it for her twice. Okay. Can you believe this shit? Now I'm going to show you this. I'm going to show you my profile. I'm going to show you how to move on. Scholarly. Your comments. Joan, customers lost as well. For sure. Joan, it's always one as that ruins it for the many. Yep. This is what I'm telling you. Your success is not based on the team. It never will be. It's only the needle in the haystack. It's the one motherfucker, the rotten apple, that will fire you. It's sad, but true. And it's based on fear, low self-esteem, robotic people that only go to a system and a program and an online thing and a document and a resume and improve yourself and all this shit. I didn't have any experience with co-ops before I got there. Not one experience. I'm only a dancer, rapper, and choreographer. Light worker and all that other stuff. Okay? You know me. I went in there and I kicked ass in produce, prepared foods, cashiering, online shopping, customer service, you name it. Memorizing customers' numbers, their names. I knew everybody. They were like, wow, who is this guy? I brought in new members. The day I had the first little meeting about the kid in the photo, I sold the store. I said, hey man, do you live in Iowa? I said, here's a flyer for our membership deals. You should be a member. I'm gonna do it right now, man. I did that the day that guy said, let's go outside and let's just talk about that photo thing. So I made them more money the day they fired me, pretty much. Is that good business or is this bad business? I'm not even a business savvy person. I didn't go to business school. Do you feel me? Wow. And there are people that work there right now. You feel me? That just work. They do their job. They're like this, and it's totally cool. And they go home. Okay? And that's cool too. But that's not what I do. All right? I'm gonna come to your job and I'm gonna bring love there. I'm going to come to your job and I'm going to acknowledge the beautiful family you have. If you're wearing something, you look beautiful. I'm going to call you a goddess if you're okay with that. I've had customers tell me they'd never been called a goddess and they were like 60, 70 years old in their face. They were like, my husband doesn't even say that to me. And I said, Hare Krishna. This is the person that got fired. Now, my portfolio. You kill them with kindness, they say. Don't kill them with kindness. That's a bad thing to say. Kill them with kindness? No. You get more fire. Bam. Yeah. So I went out today. I had this resume and stuff. So I'm going to show you what I did, what I do. Here is this. This is called Outstanding Customer Service. This is where I used to work. All right. So I printed that. Here is a review I got. Read the comment. Sorry, pardon me. This is kind of hard to do. Hold on. Let me just take it out. I'm loopy. Sorry. This is a lot of work. Okay. What to say? Jay is the man, always above and beyond, making the co-op an extraordinary emphasis on the extra place with a soul. That's my review. They fired this guy. I have hundreds of these. I have stuff, even better ones than this. But that's the rock star right there. I brought a soul to the store, and one asshole gets uncomfortable with a picture? And here is my new resume. Woo! I'm the shit. And I ain't no corporate person, honey. I'm a hippie, basically. Here it is. This is what I did. Okay, I got skills. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. Professional summary. All right, the skills there. All right, experience. There it is, all organized. Education. Got my master's. There it all is. I got it all set up. All right. Okay. What up, AWM? Nothing is promised, man. This is like probably the best experience that I've had as a worker. I mean, thank you for the hearts. I used to be a dancer. I was dancing all over the world, getting great reviews, winning awards and shit, to end up being a dude that didn't know anything about working in a store, to get that, and then have dancers from the store in my house. Oh my God. Bad karma, man. Karma's a bitch. All right, let me move on. More comments. Joan, what a crock. The bosses are probably deeply jealous of your star power. I think that's also going on too. I didn't want to really believe that, but I think you're absolutely right. Joan says, just another example of idiots harshing on the righteous. Yeah, I'm a heretic, right? Like medieval times. We're going to roast you because you're different and you don't want to bow to the king and the pope and sacrifice your children. Kill animals. And I used to sell, listen, just got another message while this live. This is one of my bosses. I'm going to share it with you. Just right now, it just popped up. I'm going to show you the love I'm getting right now. This is my homie from California. See if you can see it. You can use me as a reference for your other jobs. I love you. And I already have. 10:45 p.m. right now. It's kind of blurry, but you know. So I'm grateful. You know what I mean? Thank you for the heart. I got you guys. I got people at that store that still love me. I know that. It's cool. I just got fired, by the way. So I know I'm going to hear probably a little bit like, yo. I've had people that have lost. Listen, I had a customer commit suicide. Never forget it, man. I remember him like it was yesterday. He'd come to my line and I would talk to him and stuff, and he seemed cool. Then I found out he did this. And then his daughter came. His daughter came in my line and said, Jay, I want you to know my father loved coming to your line, man. And I said, oh my God, man. I said, I'm putting his name on the wall. I'm putting his name on the wall. Thank you. Bless you. I love you and your dad. This is who they fired. Can you believe that shit? I've had customers cry. They've cried in front of me out of gratitude just from my awareness of numbers, being able to read that someone passed away in their life. I've done that. I've had moments like that. I've had customers guess my birth date and my birth year out of the blue. I mean, I could go on, yo. Be careful with your job, honey. But don't stop, right? Keep going. But just know there's no guarantee. Look Within says he probably tried to say something about you targeting his child for trafficking or something, but honestly, do they really think you're doing that? They know better. Of course. I'm going to tell you something about my boss. So many years ago, this is hilarious. My boss is very passionate about politics and shit, right? So he's talking shit about Donald Trump and Donald Trump and Donald Trump and Joe Biden is so fucking great, right? I said, dude, where have you been? I said, have you heard of Creepy Joe? Have you seen this Joe Biden with little kids and snuggling on them and pulling on them and they're uncomfortable and it's awkward? I said, did you not see these videos of him doing this? And also with older women? He's like, well, every time you give a child an apple, I bet the parents think that you're a pedophile. He said that to me and he walked away. And I said, woo. Motherfucker. He came back and apologized. He's an alcoholic. You know what I mean? But he's got a job. Unbelievable. I didn't get mad at him. That's a fucked up thing to say. I could have got him fired for that. Oh, I could have gone to civil rights. See, across the street from that store is the civil rights the city building. I could have gone and complained about that fucking comment that he made to me. Inappropriate comment. Had nothing to do with what I was telling him. The defending a fucking real pedophile, Joe Biden. What an asshole. And I still loved him. And me and him were friends. We would rap and shit and make jokes. I made it work with him. I thought he was a homie. Fake ass. He's a fake mother. All of them. Not the whole store, but yeah. And one more thing happened. I had a customer give me this. Okay? It was a Buddha. It's a very unique customer. It's a customer who has been damaged. They don't have mental health issues. They're a little bit off because of trauma and injuries. So they're unique. And I knew that. So, of course, I'm not going to take seriously their behavior if something weird might happen, right? I'm going to know this is a human being that used to work here, got fired because of COVID, right? Got let go, but still wants to come and say hi to me because they liked my energy, because they knew that I understood them. He would bring me gifts. Do you know what happened? So on the day that I wasn't working, he came in and brought this. Do you know how I found this? It was in the fucking trash. Do you know who did that? My fucking boss. He threw it away. Do you know how I found that out? Another goddamn coworker said, Jay, I can't believe this. We found this awesome gift for you in the trash. I mean, who would do this? I said, I know who did it. The same guy said, oh, maybe you're the pedophile. Oh, but George Floyd. I'm a vegan. I'm an activist. Women rights, abortion. Yeah, you see where I'm going, right? Global warming. Donald Trump's a rapist and an asshole, but every other president's fucking awesome. This is the guy that fired me. Basically. Okay. Yeah, that's where we live today. Unbelievable. He threw away a sacred thing from someone that gave me a gift. Jealousy, and it made him uncomfortable. He was mad at me because I made a connection that he could not make. And this bastard has the nerve to call himself an activist. Protesting for George Floyd. He got thrown in jail. I think his son got thrown in jail. Yeah, thank you for the... And we all know what the George Floyd thing was. Okay? We know. Whatever. Doesn't matter. There are tons of people who die unjustly. The first ones are animals. I'm getting more comments from my boss about people asking about me. You got to be careful out here, man. You got to be careful who you fuck with, man. When you have a good person in your life. Now I'm going to slow down. It's been 3 hours now. This is cool. I have nowhere to be. I'm going to do long videos. And once again, I'm grateful, YouTube, for the low views. The last video, unbelievably low. And I do believe it is you guys doing that now. You're repressing my videos. Because I'm going beyond the truth. I'm the only one doing it on your YouTube channel. And it scares you. I get it. You like my job. You like my job. You're pretending to be on my team. You let me have my channel. I'm grateful. You haven't taken it down. But you're doing things, I believe. You're suppressing me. Because you're afraid and you're scared. I'm telling you that you got to be careful with who you mess with. Because I'm on your side, actually, YouTube. I'm for you. I mean, YouTube. All right, let me go and read your comments. I know there's some deep stuff up in here. Let me go back. Joan Margaret, look within. Damn right, they know him by now. Right. Joan, personal pizzazz is punishable these days. Yep. Make sure you keep it moving in your life, my brother. Get out there immediately. I've already done that. The past 2 days, I've been on fire. Are you hiring? What you need? Resume? Got it right here. Oop. Yep. Thank you. Phone number? Yep. What you need? I've already applied for like probably 5-6 places in 2 days. On foot. I don't have a car. Get yourself back in the groove quickly and you will feel better about everything. Of course. Thank you. Yeah, I'm doing that. Thank you, AWM. Get enlightened. I'm about 6 minutes behind. That father is ridiculous. You're bound to have a better door open. Thank you. Very grateful for my chat room. You guys rock, man. I need that. I'm grateful. Joan Margaret, your situation is an example of everything that is upside down in our realm. Corporatocracy is inhumane. Yep. Look within. You can also use me as a reference. You can say we worked together in production since we did the video together. Right. Look within. Just say I was a coworker. Sure. Jazzy Her. Wow. He mad because he knew it was the truth, though. Yep. Bad boss. Yes, Raina. Jazzy. Grr. Yeah. We have more in common than I knew after that shit you just said about Biden, LOL. And I, too, am an ex-dance teacher. Wow. Hallelujah. Joan, the customers asking about you every day is going to needle the jerky boss. Oh, listen, it's just getting started. And I mean, listen, I don't want any drama, but I made a lot of fucking good connections, man. I touched a lot of customers. I had one customer, their mother was not doing well, was sick. And they were very stressed out because the family was not handling it right. And they were giving her hell for wanting to love her mother. So she said, Jay, do you have any insight? And I said, just you tell them that you love your mother and that you will do anything for your mom. And that's all I told her. She said, yeah. Yeah. I mean, that was right in front of me. And then she told me, you know what, Jay? I still think of that day, and that saved me, man. You fired this person? And listen, I don't tell my bosses. My bosses don't know half of the stories of the good shit that I've done for that store. They don't know even half of what I've done. They've seen me do things. They don't even know half of the emotional things I've done. People that have cancer. I've heard someone is dying from cancer. Gave them an apple. And they cried. They said, thank you. They said, wow, I'm going to the hospital right now. I said, give them an apple. Give them an orange. I'll put the name on the wall. Oh, your dog died? No problem. Dog up here. They have no idea. Joan, it'll be like you're haunting him. Yep. Oh, my ghost is there. It'll be there forever. In only 6 years, I made 6 seem like 50 or 20 or 100 years working there, what I did. And I did different roles. Produce, prepared foods, review, everything. Raina, true, Joan. Raina, where's Jay? Right. That already happened today. The kids are asking, where is Jay? It's the first thing most of them do. They come running to where I'm at. And I'm also teaching dance to these kids in the apartment. So I'm going to be having these people come here still. Knock on wood. It's okay if it doesn't keep happening. The fact that it's even happened and that they come here and that they trust me. The father even said, I want to see what it's like without me there. I want you alone with my kids. I want to see if they can do it without me in the room. I'm like, wow. Thank you. Okay. 2 hours and 46 minutes. This is enough. Okay. Let's end the video. And we end the video on this note. I'm going to go back to my YouTube career. Now I'm going to focus this on the truth movement. I have been in this truth movement longer than I have been a cashier. Sacrificing my family. In some instances, I've sacrificed a job because someone went to my social media and saw, right? This here and there, not a lot, but some of them saw that I was woke. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sure. I've lost a job because of my mouth and the videos and just, yeah, being out here. I've done that. I've been through that shit. I'm still here. Okay. But now I'm aiming this at the truth people and the views that I get. Now, YouTube is suppressing the videos, but I also do know that I have people that don't support me that are following me that are not also really stepping it up. And I've had people in certain movements on Facebook that have all these followers. And when I try to share my version of truth, they've blocked me. They've taken me off. They've made fun of me. They've attacked me. No love. Back to my point about do not trust your team. You are the team. You are enough. And if you got someone who understands that, that is your partner. That is your business. Simple shit. You have a family with that one. But do your homework and make sure it's grounded and take your time. And even still, prepare for the end. Know that you are the beginning, the middle, and the end. You are the fire. You are the movement. You don't need someone to share your shit to make it official, someone to like it necessarily. I thought that if I got in this movement and if Santos Bonacci shared my video, I'd be viral, getting tens of thousands of, nope, 50, 100. Unbelievable. And it's not just YouTube doing it either, but YouTube is fucking with me. They are. Yes. But it takes two to tango. So, hey, subscribers, where you at? Truth movement, where you at? You're afraid of me too. A lot of you don't understand me, but you understand Jesus still, Allah, whatever. But you're woke. Illuminati, you know. The earth is flat, you know that, but you're still an asshole. No astrology, no numerology, no energy of the universe and ether and the magic that we have. When I show that, the video of light coming out of my body from my goddess Taya, I've had that video is like, it's crazy. It's like, I mean, the views, that might be YouTube because YouTube's afraid of me too, but that's you subscribers. You guys are afraid of me a little bit. Not my chat room subscribers, just the 3,500. What do I have? I have 3,554 subscribers. And I'm not complaining here, but I'll say this. There's a truther on YouTube right now. He's known as Mag Bitter Truth, and I watch him a lot. He's very good. What's funny about this guy is he'll show a video of how everything is fake. He goes to the news, it's great, and he just comments on how it's all bullshit. That's all he's doing. Okay? And it's good, but that's all he's doing. Guess how many views he gets guaranteed every time? 6,000 every time. So, and YouTube has taken down his channel several times. He's got a lot of problems with YouTube. They keep cutting his shit. So, is it YouTube fucking with me, really? Or is it you subscribers, I'm too much for you, and you decided to follow me, and I'm giving you what you wanted, and now it's too much for you, like my job. And so you're firing me. Which brings me back to my journey. You can't trust nothing. You are it, and that's all that matters. Joan, all a sign you're on the right path. I am. Let me do my mantras. Call it a night. I'm tired. Thank you again for donations. There was a comment from Joan, though, that I want to read. Hold on. Joan says, I use books and ask questions and flip it and read the first line. I see it. Always relates to what I'm seeking. Right. Look within. Giving what you can is doing more than most, Joan. Nice. Here's the comment I want to read, Joan. I wish I could give more, but my car ate $999 to pass inspection. No problem. You decoded my name. Oh, I did. So no worries. Spend the time on your next adventure. Thank you. Wow. I've done so much damn work. I even forget what I've fucking done. All right. So my mantras, and then we're done. I am not a Hindu, by the way. I am not a Buddhist. I'm not Christian, Catholic, Muslim, but I respect the mantras because they are a code. And no one owns letters. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shiva Shakti Om. JHE in my chat room, and all the animals, the children, and fish, and insects. Om, Ram, Reem, Ram, Saha, Suya, Yanamaha, Om, Chandra, Yanama, Om, Ahum, Vajra, Guru, Padma, Siddhi, Buddha mantra. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Hallelujah, Allahu Akbar, Shalom. For you atheists, And thank you again. Look within, I will never change. Look within says, hold on, let me read some more. Joan, those algorithms are more crushing than we can see. Yep. Look within. You don't push fear or doubt. You push encouragement, Jay, and harmony. That's why the videos aren't pushed. Right. Thank you. And Jazzy Her. I like that name, Jazzy. You know, I taught jazz dance at University of Iowa. I taught jazz, and I had no jazz dance experience. I was a ballet dancer, contemporary, modern dancer. I had no jazz dance experience. Yet there I was teaching jazz. You fake it till you make it? Or do you bake it until you make it to then eat it and enjoy it? With no animals needed in it. Bars. And share this. It was fire. After being fired. But I am the fire and so are you. It's called sulfur in my ass. Yeah, I farted. I fart to being fired. I fart on anyone who's been fired. I fart on all the people who did the firing, I mean. You get a fart in your face. You sniff my sulfur, you bastards. Firing the wrong people. It happens to a lot of good people, like getting thrown in jail, right? People who get thrown in jail for a crime they didn't commit, or they're on death row. Shit. How many folks go to jail for selling weed and get life and shit? This has happened to people for just selling a nickel bag of weed. They're in jail for like 20 fucking years. Unreal. But all love, though. I'm out of here.